Jeremy's gone, so we're feeling a little loose this week. We took a real shot with this song. You were very excited about it. You're very excited, and I get the concept of Jeremy over Footloose. It's fun. It's very fun. You said it was a medley.
No, I said it was a mashup.
Oh, okay. It's fun.
Macho Man Randy Savage just shut up before, but
I saw that.
Okay.
It's DJ Cumberbund, which that's a little pandery, you know. I know you're pandering to me. I don't know how I feel about this.
How about I skip to the end?
I skipped to the end to really wow us.
There we go. All right. Rest in peace, real Jeremy.
Sorry, real Jeremy, for your loss or for dying.
There we go.
Going into Rolling Down a River. This is a thing when you're stoned that you think is incredible. This is a thing.
The ending.
It's very fun. It's a thing where if I were stoned, very high at home, and I watched that, I'd be like, that's really cool.
Art is different in different forms.
All love blends together. Welcome to the Bonfire, Sirius XM Faction Talk 103. I'm Dan Soder. Big J. Oakeron is in Los Angeles filming a whole bunch of fun shit. Then he's going to the Super Bowl to watch his Philadelphia Eagles take on the Kansas City Chiefs. He'll be back Tuesday. Filling in, my good buddy Dan St. Germain.
First time caller, a long time listener.
Don't do that ever again.
Okay.
Most of the crew is here. DJ Lou, Christine Marie Evans, and Jacob Patat in studio at home via Skype or whatever it's called now, Zoom. Our Black King, the Black Tiger, Lewis Johnson. Lou, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think it's a winner, but I think you should play it for Jay on Tuesday, and I think I could be wrong.
He'll fucking hate it, especially if the Eagles lose.
Oh, if the Eagles lose, you can't play it for a while.
Never.
But if the Eagles win, you might be able to ride it in.
Okay.
It is a big game, and that is a lot coming back on Tuesday.
What would Jay's favorite mashup be, I think?
Korn and
Barbra Streisand.
That's what I was going to say, like Deftones and Toto. You know, if someone did like
that
a really
sounds like
good
a cool name of band already.
Deftones and Toto. Yeah, like if you got like a weird. I'm trying to think of what another one would be, like ODB and like Kill Switch Engage. Mm-hmm. Right? What do you think? You're his lover.
Maybe like Ambrosia and Slipknot.
Okay. Oh, I like that. I could see some Ambrosia and Slipknot coming together.
Yeah.
Man, when mashups started happening.
Ambrosia.
You don't know? Dude, Ambrosia's got.
Yeah, you do.
Jay just
Maybe I know like a song. I just don't know.
Jay just did this to me recently, but we can do it with you. Ambrosia's got hits. Bring up some of their hits. You absolutely know Ambrosia. They've got
If
a
you
lot.
like pina colada.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Don't even fucking get near that one.
Great song.
Black Lou, you there?
I'm here.
Hey, buddy. You're at home.
What's up?
We were walking in the studio today, and St. Germain was talking about, you guys are all NFC East with the Eagles in the Super Bowl. You're a Cowboys fan.
Boo.
DSG's a Giants fan.
Yay.
Are you cheering for the Eagles, St. Germain?
I am cheering for the Eagles just because of Jackson Mahomes.
That's what we talked. We talked about it last week,
right? And I think there's a conspiracy because my video's taken off of TikTok. I post one video about Jackson Mahomes, immediately 80,000 views, and then taken off.
Really?
It said abuse.
Abuse? Why? What did you say?
All I said was like he's up there in the dance box, live streaming while his followers tell him to kill himself, and I think that's what it did.
Yeah, probably. Did you see Patrick Mahomes' dad?
No, I haven't seen his dad.
Bring up Patrick Mahomes' father smoking a cigar on the sidelines. Just an old black dude.
Yeah.
And they're like, what do you got there, a cigar? And he keeps going, I got that Joe Burrow. He's like, because Joe Burrow always smokes a cigar.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, dude, I would love to see a conversation between him and Jackson.
It's, something tells me Patrick's got a lot of family. You know what I mean?
Oh, like people showing up being like,
yeah.
Patrick, see if you can find the video of him smoking the cigar. But his dad played Major League Baseball.
Yeah, so his dad has still got that It's got to be so weird to grow up like a professional athlete dad, all that confidence, you know?
Yeah,
I
especially...
mean, my dad is a professional writer, so it's like, I have confidence. Like, I know all of Aeschylus is the Oresteia, you know?
I can write prose.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different when you have probably a professional athlete dad that's like, you're going to win, and all we do in this household is win.
Yeah, it's got to be a lot.
Meanwhile, my mom in our house all the time was like,
dumpling ass.
yeah, my mom was like, we'll survive. Let's just hope we survive. This is him. Oh, yeah, play this. But there's another video of him on the sidelines.
Light that shit, baby! Light it! Light it!
Oh, that's Jackson?
That's
Also,
Jackson.
The one that's yelling, who is that? Is that Mahomes' mom or his wife?
I don't know.
His
man.
wife has got a shrieking yell.
Hey, babe. She's just trying to. She's holding on, man.
She's
trying to hold on.
She's like Tom Cruise on the side of that plane in Mission Impossible.
She does all her own stunts.
Yeah, dude,
in this
she's
marriage,
like,
she does all her own stunts.
Here's his dad.
How's it feel to be headed back to Super Bowl? It feels great, you know. My baby boy did what he always do. You know, he gonna show up. And
God, I would love to have an old black dad right about now.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you big head
I
doing?
mean, you would settle for any dad, but old black.
White, black, white, green, purple. Don't give a fuck.
All the colors of the rainbow.
Oh, dude, I'll take an alien dad.
Can I have a light bright dad?
When we were writing that show, when we were writing Stone Cold, or coming up with the idea for Stone Cold Law, Dan and I were doing the joke that we'd start calling Steve Austin our work dad. Where we'd be like, hi, work dad. And he's like, I'm going to need you to stop calling me that. So you're my dad now. I love you, work dad.
Fingers crossed.
Please don't. Dude, his dad, though, you know that there was that moment where he knew Jackson was soft and Patrick was the one, you know? Where they were like, Jackson was crying over a busted knee and he's like, well, pouring it all into Patrick.
Well, I have one son who's just throwing bombs and the other one who keeps recreating TLC's Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls. I wonder which one's going to turn out great.
Which one am I going to give my time and attention to? The kid that can throw a football 40 yards on a dime?
I wonder which one's going to be the generational player.
Yeah. Patrick's going, Dad, I just learned how to throw running backwards. And then Jackson goes, Dad, look at this. If I make my butt go like this. He goes, he's smoking a cigar. He goes, and when I came to a fork in the road, I choose left.
Like that's the thing is we don't know like a Skip Montana, you know? There wasn't like a live streamer there, like some guy in booty storage, so he was like Dan Marino's brother that we had to deal with.
Yeah, dude.
You know?
Ron Marino.
Yeah.
It's just a crazy gay in South Beach.
Rod Marino. He's got like the Rod Stewart hair.
He's like, hey, what's up? I'm Rod Marino. I love cocaine, crashing cigar boats.
I mean, Patrick Mahomes is the Roger Clinton of.
Yeah.
Like you can't even compare Frank Stallone. Frank Stallone had a song. You know what I mean? Frank Stallone is way ahead.
Frank Stallone had hits, a hit.
He had a hit.
Take me back. He had a hit.
He had a hit.
Jackson Mahomes, though, is also, we talked about this when Jay was here, but he has caused problems for Patrick.
We had the whole restaurant thing, right, where he asked for like free
We didn't even talk about that.
Oh, you didn't even talk about that one.
No, we got to talk about the restaurant one. We talked about when he filmed himself in the Sean Taylor Memorial.
Oh, I didn't even remember that.
Oh, dude, there was a roped off thing. They were dedicating the number 28 to Sean Taylor, and he was in it doing a fucking TikTok.
How old
dance.
is he? 28 or?
I don't know.
I mean, he looks like a Pixar character.
Yeah.
It doesn't help how cartoonish his face looks. You know, like
he looks like he's in The Incredibles.
Yeah. It looks like if you make if you like did a comedy movie about Jackson Mahomes, like Patrick Mahomes' dipshit brother, that's like the art. That would be the art, you know. Like
if you showed me this, I'd be like, "That's too on the nose."
Yeah, that's too on the nose.
Where he's like, then he's this incredible quarterback, seemingly out of nowhere.
All I know is Archie Manning should thank this guy because I have no problem with him in those Caesars commercials after this.
Yeah, he goes, "Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, thanks for taking the heat off me."
He keeps it cool, keeps it on the DL. Just do my lines, get out.
I'm not gonna lie, you even got Cooper some money back there. And I really appreciate that. Yes,
that's what I meant, Cooper.
I'm surprised that he's not more in the press because the Super Bowl's 2 weeks. they run out of stories by the end of the week.
They're very selective though. It's like, remember that Thanksgiving game this year and the Jerry Jones segregation, like when he was 12 in Arkansas, that came out and nobody mentioned it.
He's doing this. He's doing this face. He's just watching racism like this. He's
like Wilson in Home Improvement. He was like over the fence.
It was fucking straight up. He's in like a historical picture for racism. Like, what's going on over there? What are you guys doing? Black Lou, as a Cowboys fan, that picture comes out and you're like, son of a bitch, right?
No, like, please fire this dude. Get him out of the organization so we can finally win something.
Yeah,
he is the organization.
Yeah, dude, they should give the organization to Byron Allen. Just have him buy it. Spend all that fucking Comics Unleashed money. Because Byron Allen was going to try to buy the Broncos.
I hear you do a trick play like this.
Yeah. I heard you get first downs. What's that like?
What's that like?
Yeah.
No, he's just rolling.
Oh, dude, I love Jerry. Dude, I knew Jerry Jones was evil. I mean, there's been several examples, but the 2020 draft, when they did it all via Zoom, can you bring up a picture of Jerry Jones on his yacht during the draft? It looked like a Superman villain. Just the way he was, where he was like, well, of course, I'm out here on my draft, and I'm going to tell you who I'm gonna buy first in the first round.
Imagine how unlikable Dan Snyder has to be.
And all these other guys are like, what a dick.
Yeah, Jerry Jones never gets shit because can we? Yeah, we can. Right?
Yeah, we can cuss all you want.
Yeah. But like, he never gets shit. He never gets shit.
Yeah, look at that, dude. Look at that fucking. That was him on his boat.
Oh my God, look at that.
He's like, hey, a white couch, a pure. That's on a yacht.
We do things a little differently on this yacht.
Now you understand the Salvation Army is a feeder school that gives me little children to hunt. I go to an island similar to Epstein's, except for fucking we do some.
Do you think that's how these billionaires they're like, look, I may have a reserve where I hunt the homeless, but I don't touch little kids.
Oh, Jesus
like that's
Christ.
They're like, hey, I'm not that.
Children are pure, but if you're addicted to heroin, I'll hunt you. I'll try to kill you. He goes, and by the way, adrenochrome is real. He just confirms something where you're like, oh, man. Yeah, Dan Snyder, I asked McDaniel, I was like...
Everybody hates that guy.
McDaniel was the receivers coach in Washington for 4 years.
And what did he think about him?
I was like, what about Snyder? He's like, worst owner I've worked for. Yeah. He's like, by a long shot.
Well, the thing about Snyder, which was hilarious, is that he got in front of everybody where they were trying to force him out earlier this year.
And he's like, I got
dirt on all you, and it all went away.
Everyone went.
Jim Irsay took out his jam band guitar and put it back. You know,
dude, I forget where the fuck we were. We were at my grandma's house for Thanksgiving, and Katie and I kept seeing this commercial for the Jim Irsay collection. Jim Irsay, for those of you who don't know, owns the Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah.
Little Bonfire context. He owns the Indianapolis Colts, but he's also like a party dude.
Oh, classic DUI photo.
Yeah, he's got bring up Jim Irsay.
His DUI photo is like, I'm having fun right now.
Yeah.
Like,
he really does.
He looks like he got out of a sauna for like 10 hours.
His life is constant Margaritaville. I think he had a brain implant where it just.
Yes. If you want to know what Dan St. Germain looks like during a relapse, hello, Jim Irsay's DUI photo.
And look at him, by the way, that second picture with his hats and he's got a spill on it. That's a man that's on HGH. He's like in shape. He's like rich guy in shape.
Oh my God, yeah.
And he's got a sideways hat. And he goes,
"You got the plugs going."
I won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I used to be a AFC like Colts were my team for a while because I was like a Peyton fan.
Because you liked Peyton?
Yeah, but now
Do you still like Peyton? Or you
I still liked it, but yeah, still of course.
I get annoyed with him now.
He's making more money hand over fist.
No, I mean that goes without saying. I'm just like him and Eli's shtick of like, well, I guess we're just regular old
Davidson
guys.
moved on from John Mulaney to Eli, though.
Yeah. He's like, hey, Eli, I'm gonna break you. Eli's gonna start doing blow and dating like.
I don't know what else you could break. Eli already looks like the little boy in The Firm who witnesses the murder.
Yeah, where he's
like
got the
every time
earring.
there's just like a default look on him. He looks like he just witnessed a crime in the woods.
He goes, well, okay.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Peyton was the funny. I mean, obviously, he's the funnier one.
Super funny guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. So
I wrote on a roast that he was on. He was great.
Really? Was he a nice guy?
I wasn't there the week of filming. I was there like a couple weeks beforehand, and he was apparently really nice. You know? It was the Rob Lowe one.
Oh, okay. Roast a lot, Rob Lowe.
Yeah, but he was like, I mean, I think he was great because also they had Ann Coulter who came in and she said, I'm going to write my own stuff.
Which you got to be like, okay.
There you go.
Good luck.
Yeah,
Jim
not go great for her.
But when we were watching this commercial, it just kept playing when we were in the Bay Area where it was like, the Jim Irsay collection. And apparently he's just bought in a bunch of like historical, cultural shit. And
Wait, so it's in the Bay Area? It's being
it
advertised.
tours. It goes around. I swear to God, he just takes his goods and fucking he goes wares.
A couple weeks ago, they had this whole like.
Look, here it is, the Jim Irsay collection.
Awesome! Holy shit!
I mean. We kept saying rock and roll American history.
Always Cabo Wabo in my mind.
Yeah,
it feels like.
But he's got Ringo's Beatles drum kits, which leads us.
Nice get.
Which I mean, that's
John Lennon's glasses.
He's got Jackie Robinson rookie card. He really is just a rich guy that goes, "Want to see all my stuff? Pay me $15, you can see all my stuff."
I mean, if you rob stuff, this seems like an easy mark.
Yeah, this is like an Ocean 11's plot.
Yeah, it's like white trash Ocean's 11.
Yeah,
Ocean 7-Eleven.
They're like, we can get this guy. We can go steal this card. Jacob, you have been teasing all week, and I haven't got to it. A Beatles story involving your family.
Yeah, you said you were out, but I didn't remember the.
You guys watched the Hey
family
Jude
history.
video.
My one of my aunts is in the Hey Jude video,
which I didn't.
When they're all in the room playing, filled with people. She's.
Did you have a hot aunt?
She's all right.
Is your aunt hot, dude? Dude, come on. We're in the day and age of Brazzers. You can say so. Did one of the Beatles think she was
Did she ever
hot?
get stuck in a drawing machine?
Yeah.
She has the biggest scrapbook you've ever seen. She was at Paul McCartney's house.
She goes,
She got pictures with.
He goes, oh, I remember her. She was quite the bird.
Jimi Hendrix. She's got the.
Hendrix?
She's got an album with photos with every rock star you can imagine.
Was she a backstage Betty?
I don't think so. She just somehow knew where they were all staying.
That sounds like our animated show if this one doesn't work.
She goes, Jacob, I'm going to tell you right now, I sucked off the mamas and the papas.
And any other relatives they had.
I had some cousins and some associates.
Hey Jude, I used to have a bit about this on my first episode, but it's the weirdest song because it's like Paul McCartney wrote the song about John Lennon and his son, right? Mm-hmm. What a weird thing to bring. Hey, you know how you're tearing your family apart? Well, I wrote this beautiful ballad about it. Goes, hope that's cool.
This is about my family. When he reads it, he goes,
imagine if I brought a pilot and it was about like you and your dad, and you didn't know I was like writing it.
I go, essentially, can I talk to you real quick outside?
It's so real. First then you read it and you're like, fuck this. We gotta use this. He's so pissed. Like, you wrote about, fuck this hook. We gotta use it.
Yeah, he really did that thing where he goes, I think that's kind of creepy. I think it's kind of creepy you wrote it about me, but it's a fucking good song.
It's a banger.
It's a banger. He goes, this thing fucking slaps. Like I did my first wife.
Hey now.
Hey now. But I didn't know that Hey Jude was that. I didn't know Paul McCartney wrote it about John Lennon.
He wrote about Julian Lennon.
About Julian, yeah.
It's very weird. It's
so how did your aunt? Because we definitely didn't talk about it when I was here.
Okay, so that's just an aside. That's one link to the Beatles.
Is this your father's side or your mother's side?
My mom's side.
All right, bunch of backstage Bettys. What's their maiden name?
My mom, Paris.
The Parises.
Yeah.
Ooh, what a sexy last name too. Sorry to sex up your mom's family.
No worries.
I'll shout out to Mr. Batat.
It's a very
for
horny
landing a hottie
episode.
Well, so that aunt, but she had her other two sisters. One was my mom, and then there's my other aunt, their other sister. So my grandfather, by trade, was a furrier.
What is that?
He traded furs.
Wait, really? Like you'd go up to the Rocky Mountains and get like beaver pelts?
Well, no, this was in Europe.
A furrier now sounds like organ trafficking, but with furries.
No.
He goes, I stole a guy in a fucking puppy suit.
Keep in mind, this is not today where it's like you're the devil if you're selling furs. Back then, it's like Goodfellas.
Peter was cool
loved
back then.
Your gumad, you bought him a fur.
Yeah, fur trading.
Exactly. So he started in Europe. In fact, my mom was born in India, in Bombay, because that's where he was for a while.
Yeah.
Then they moved to Italy, and then they settled in Queens, and he got a job. He was like the top fur salesman at Bergdorf Goodman.
Yo, dude.
So that's the biggest.
For those of you who don't know, and if you're trash like me and didn't know, Bergdorf Goodman is on 57th and 5th, and it is like the wealthy department store.
Yeah.
It's so wealthy that when I was working at Dos Caminos, my buddy was like, I can maybe get you a job at Bergdorf Goodman as a lunch waiter, and they would walk with 300.
Wow.
I love that restaurant. I go to that restaurant.
Really?
Yeah.
You've been to that restaurant?
Oh, I love it.
I had one button-down shirt that was shiny. That wasn't my blacks for the restaurant. And I went there, and the lady's like, okay, well, I need you to work. It says you can't work Fridays or Saturdays. I was like, yeah, because I go on the road doing stand-up. And I was like, sometimes I need Thursdays. And she was like, no, you have to work Tuesday through Saturday. And then sometimes you'll have to pick up Sunday shifts because you're new. And I was like, yeah, I don't want to work that much. And she's like, I found out from my buddy, it was Sergio. Sergio was like, yeah, it's hard to get a job here. Like, I had to be like, this is one of my good friends. And then they brought me in for an interview. And then I showed up like, I don't want to work that much.
Yeah, but if you had got it, who knows what would have happened?
Yeah, but I mean, it's like a lot of money. They make a lot
That's
of
what I mean.
money.
You may have not done as much comedy.
Yeah, because you're fucking walking with 300 on a lunch is so much fucking money.
That's crazy.
Dude, when I had a day job, like security, I did nothing. That's like why it was the greatest job ever. Like, I never had to worry about...
It's crazy you were security at the Met.
At the Met for 3 years. I just had to worry about getting fired.
Like, there was all this highbrow culture stuff, and it's just Saint Germain being like, I'm writing jokes. He's just writing jokes in your head. Yeah. I remember your old joke where you're like, Michelle Obama came to the Met, and they wouldn't let you be there.
They wouldn't let me be in the front because I was a problem guard, yes.
Yeah.
They caught me wheelchair racing in the basement.
That's very funny. But Saint Germain had a great punchline where he goes, what are they afraid I'm going to run up to her and go, Michelle Obama, will you sign my Michelle Obama action figure? Really, it's just Storm in a pantsuit. But yeah, man, that's like working at those fancy-ass places like Bergdorf Goodman. Walking inside of it when I applied for that job, I was like, this is fucking crazy. It's like...
And that's like...
It's like Macy's on steroids. It's like...
Yeah.
I went to train at a fine dining place like once. I got sent home because of my shoes.
Really?
But the waiter... Oh, yeah. I was like... I had
brought
sneakers
those California Pizza Kitchen shoes in there?
I had sneakers, and they were like, you need dress shoes. And I was like, I didn't have any fucking money to get dress shoes to go train for a job I might not get. But
for real.
The waiters there... They would make like $1,500 a week, which at the time was like...
It still is.
I was looking for like $500 a week at the time.
That's what, when I would hit 500 as a lunch waiter, I was like, that was good. And Dos Caminos was popular when I started.
Dos Caminos is a big, that's still kind of a thing.
Nah, it's all right. But when Christina and I used to work there, it was like kind of a big deal to get dinner shifts because they would make a lot of money.
I was stoked to get a job there. Dos Caminos was like one of the hot restaurants.
But Bergdorf Goodman, back to your story, that's fucking high society.
And that's when... That's in the 2000s, the early 2000s, I guess.
Yeah, so this is before 08.
50s, 60s, and 70s. This is like, it's the biggest department is famous. It's where all the old Hollywood came to get fitted for suits.
It's still got that energy. It's still got that like...
Yeah, giant pedigree. Like,
this is where Fatty Arbuckle dropped off that dead tramp.
But my grandfather...
Remember that? We had to shovel her in the basement. The secrets that are in there?
Yeah, old-timey secrets.
Can I tell you something? The electricity here is fueled by dreams.
You know, Preston Sturges used to eat the meat of a newborn.
Yes, the head of MGM would only have a sandwich if it was Filipino hooker shit. But so they're working in there.
Well, so my grandfather started working in there, I think in the mid-50s when they moved to America. And he was beloved, but I think it's like the second floor was the fur shop, and every celebrity from actors to sports stars would go in there.
Just to put on
He met them all.
Just Broadway to put on... Joe.
He met them all.
He definitely knew Joe Namath.
I guarantee you he met him. But one day... the story is that Ed Sullivan was apparently a gigantic pussy hound. He had girlfriends everywhere.
Yeah, they say that a lot in the like when they're talking about.
You think he made them call his dick Papa Jiju?
So he apparently one of the girlfriends came in to get her mink coat because Ed, as a celebrity, took care of his women.
Which, by the way, was that coat was a pre-nut promise.
No, yeah.
He goes, I'll get you the finest mink, and then he came and went, what are you still doing here? I don't know. Go get the coat.
So many adorable woodland creatures were slaughtered for Ed Sullivan side pieces.
So many.
All the side pussy. You got a forest killed.
Sorry, kid.
There you go. Sorry, I like to fuck.
Well, Dan, keep that in mind for story number 2, because that comes into play. So anyway, because my grandfather fitted one of Ed Sullivan's bimbos for a mink coat, He got tickets for my other aunt to go see the Beatles on the Ed Sullivan Show in '65.
The premiere.
What?
No, it wasn't their premiere. It was one of the. I think they were on multiple times.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it was their third time on the.
And you got paid to do it then, right? Like that was like Ed Sullivan. It was like very, like I think it was Carson who started the. Oh no, it's promotional. Before that, you would get like
look that up. See if you used to get paid to go on Ed Sullivan.
I think Ed Sullivan, and who was the guy after that? That everybody, the guy Jack Parr.
Jack
Parr, and yeah.
The first time the Beatles were on were '64, and then they did it again when Ed Sullivan did a remote show in Miami. That was their second time on Sullivan, and then they came back to New York.
You know, Ed Sullivan went to Miami just for the puss.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Oh my God!
It was just it was a pussy. It was a pussy work trip.
Probably him and a few other guys like trying to overthrow Cuba down there.
Yeah. He goes, "Have you been to the island of pussy?" He goes, "It's insane."
But that's I think that's a great link to to another one of my aunt's another Beatles link to my family. But,
in the Hey Jude video and
now this
at a Sullivan performance.
Yeah. So story number 2.
Okay.
I think this was late '60s, early '70s. My grandfather, again.
Pussy hound. I start mixing up the characters.
People are coming in.
I go, your grandpa's got side pieces. He's fucking everybody.
Well, my aunt just told me all these stories.
Was she drunk? This sounds like a story where they're like hammered, and she goes, "You want to know something about your grandpa? He fucked Ed Sullivan. He got hammered, and he let Ed Sullivan take him."
Pryor, Brando, and Ed Sullivan all experimented together.
Yeah, that's the new one. The one when Pryor and Brando came out, like Jennifer Lee Pryor was like, "Yeah, I mean, Rich Pryor used to fuck Brando," and then his daughter Rain was like, "No, he didn't."
I heard some rumors during the Foxhole days.
Really?
I heard some things.
You heard? Damn! Shout out Foxhole.
Yeah,
dude. If someone came to me now and was like, "Your dad used to get butt fucked by Will Clark," I'd be like, "It's pretty cool."
Yeah, it depends on.
I
who's
love
doing
Will the Thrill.
Fucking. Like, I guess that one's cool. Hoover would be rough. J. Edgar Hoover. That would probably be the roughest.
Oh yeah, man. So story number 2.
So she told me that a celebrity couple came into Bergdorf Goodman one day.
The famed second floor.
Yeah.
Fur
floor. My grandfather's there, as he always is. Mm-hmm. And he's trying to sell them these fur coats, but the couple, they insisted that they wanted monkey furs. 2 matching monkey furs.
How...
And apparently, the only word she used to describe my grandfather's reaction to this was disgust. He was disgusted.
That they want like chimp fur?
Actual monkey furs he want. I guess that's a special order because I don't think they had monkey fur on hand.
It's not even like good fur.
Dude.
I honestly, in the world of fur, I don't know. I don't know what's like. Fox?
Look at a monkey versus a fox.
Yeah, a fox looks great with its coat, and then a monkey's just like mangy. You pick lice out.
It looks like Hank Azaria or something.
I think it was to be outrageous because guess who the couple was?
Machine Gun Kelly and Megan.
No.
John and Yoko.
John and Yoko. Very good.
Of course. Do you know that? Do you have that Chuck Berry video of when Yoko starts screaming and you see Chuck Berry go? It's one of the. You ever seen that video?
Yeah, it's great.
Have you seen it, DJ Lou?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's one of my. We'll tweet it out. It is one of my favorite things where Chuck Berry's like jamming with John Lennon, and then she's like, "Ah! Ah!" and he goes, "There it is. Play it." I fucking love this.
I watched this recently.
Oh, Titanic Sink. What are you doing?
I think that's that new Titanic show that's supposed to be very funny.
Guys,
right now.
Should we go see it?
Yeah.
I'm not into
parodies,
musicals, or drag. It does nothing for me.
2 of those things. There's Emma Luhrmann.
Here we go. So this is John Lennon and Yoko performing with Chuck Berry.
God, man, she was a dime piece back then.
Yeah. Oh, my God. There she goes. They're jamming. Watch Chuck Berry's face. He's just thinking about getting farted on later. They cut her mic. Christine, you should start doing this in the middle of a fucking
we all
episode.
make fun of like lame stuff
just
celebrities do, but
like Jay and I are jamming on something stupid, just start going. Dude, this. Oh, I want you to fall. But you don't know. Like, in her ear, do you think it was a jam? Do you think she's like, I'm adding so much to this right now?
Yeah.
She gave her opinion on. Sat in on the Beatles recording sessions.
It's very Corey Feldman-esque.
Yeah. There's
It
like
actually
very
is.
zero awareness.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm killing this.
Like, there's zero talent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
She has albums
wasn't in the Lost
herself. Like, it's
Boys, you know?
crazy.
Yeah. She did Goonies. You gotta love her. Yeah, but there is a moment where they just cut her mic and they're like, all right, we're gonna let Chuck and John jam a little
I think they're
bit.
doing Johnny Be Good, and she just starts screeching.
What a
They cut her
fun
mic
move,
off.
dude.
Yeah, I don't think Chuck Berry's the problem here, Dan.
But you know what? Chuck Berry is the problem outside of here. Oh, this looks edited.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's edited. It's the same reaction. Anyways, that is what happened though. But dude, them going in and being like, oh,
And he filled the order. Like they got monkey furs. I don't know how
can
many
you look
monkeys.
up John Lennon and Yoko Ono in monkey fur?
You can barely find a picture of John Lennon without wearing a fur coat. There's
But
an actual.
I want to see if
I don't know about.
I want to see if your grandfather's work made it into the history.
I was trying to find it, but then I realized can't tell a monkey fur from a fox fur.
So my question is, were they that wrong in getting one? Maybe it's pretty cool.
But there's a story of him going in one night in the late 70s or mid 70s to Bergdorf Goodman, and I think bought like 80 furs. He was a fur coat crazy.
I didn't know he was that fancy.
Yeah, he
Were
loved
fur coats-
Well, he's wearing one in the Get Back video on the rooftop.
What does a
He's
monkey
wearing
coat
fur.
look like?
Yeah, guys, should we get monkey coats for the whole crew and Dan St. Germain? And we'll
my
get Jay's fitting.
My friend determined that
Monkey fur coat.
60 monkeys gave their life for both their matching monkey coats.
That's 60 of our cousins.
Oh, that's from
1984.
You
Damn, all right.
You can't get rid of
She
it.
and my aunt said there is a picture of them wearing the coats he sold, but I didn't know where.
It's gross. I mean, monkey fur is gross.
Can I
That's
ask
what
you a question?
discovered from this Google image search.
Did your grandfather wear fur coats a lot since he was in the business?
Don't think so. He might have worn once, but very rarely.
So he
think
just
there's-
made them. He didn't fuck
He
with
sold them. Yeah, he
Yeah.
traded them.
But sometimes, you know.
Every
then he
time I
sold
think
them.
of a fur coat, I think the classic like B-roll of like celebrities going to Madison Square Garden for a fight.
Yeah.
That's so great.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
isn't that how it gets Denzel in trouble in American Gangster?
That
my
is how we
grandfather
get. Yes,
outfitted all of them.
He did.
and
all the
Denzel.
celebrities. Yeah.
Do you think your grandfather can ask you a very honest question that you might not like, but I am interested in? Do you
Please.
think he was racist? Like if black guys came in that played for the
No.
Knicks and were like, I want a coat, and he was like, I'm sorry, we don't do fur coats anymore.
By the time they got the second floor, the first four guys were racist.
You're right.
There
You
was
get
a few
past
Knicks
them.
that had a hard time getting up there, but once
Yeah.
you're up there,
Clyde Frazier was able to get to the second floor.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, anyone, if you bought a fucking fur coat in New York,
Bergdorf Goodman was the spot. To
and
go.
your grandfather was the fucking man.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Is it all online now? Like, has it completely been blockbustered? Or
Yeah, Christine's ordering our monkey coats as we speak.
I don't know how you get a mink coat now. I don't know who.
no, I mean
or
just
fur coat.
Berghoff Goodman or whatever.
No, they're still
they're still
yeah,
like
they're on.
busy as shit.
Yeah, they're on fit. They didn't close down.
Yeah, all the rich people can just act like it's the 90s. I
Yeah,
guess.
they go, I guess
we
it's
go to
just-
stars
Oh,
now.
we got good art.
Yeah.
Oh, when there was all this many people last time, there was good art.
That was another thing. They were trying to make us feel. Do you remember this a couple weeks ago? They're trying to make us feel bad for Jack Nicholson because I guess he's got like dementia or something. And they're like, all he does is he spends all day parading his mansion and the home he has next door for his art. He has another home just for his art.
I don't feel bad for
So
him.
it's like, yeah, I would like whatever dementia he has. Do I get those things if I get that dementia?
We talked about Ron Jeremy last week, and he's got dementia, and he's in a hospital, but he thinks he's on a porn set all the time, which has got to be
Seriously?
yeah, which has got to be great for him,
my
not
God.
for the nurses.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, you're coming at Ron Jeremy with a hard.
That is a
what it, 11?
stinky shift, ladies.
Oh, you gotta change his diaper, and then that boner gets hard. Oh my God, it's like a fucking bear waking up. You're like, no.
Well, it's like, you know that story about Vern Gagne at who was like
he used to run AWA
yeah,
wrestling.
He
You can't go mark out too hard on this show.
yeah.
We got to explain.
Okay,
ourselves.
he used to run AWA wrestling, which was the biggest computer physics man. Anyway, a couple of years ago, he killed a guy at his senior home because he body slammed him.
Yeah, I
and the
didn't know.
cops showed up and were like, "We can't do anything. He's fan of it.
Fuck, I had an opener in the Midwest. I think it might have been Minnesota that did that joke about like, Vern Gagne killing a guy in a home, and you're like, he got off stage. I was like, is that real? And he's like, yeah, he definitely did that.
Yeah.
You know what? Also, I realized. When you have a friend like Dan and I both love wrestling, so when he comes on here, like the stuff that we'd normally just talk about, it's like two drag queens talking.
Remember Buttles at the Glitter Room in '97?
You go, well, of course I don't forget Miss Banana Snacks. She was one of the fiercest bitches that ever worked.
Banana pudding, she had rhythm.
Yeah, like so when we talk about wrestling, I'm like, we got to ungay it a little for everyone at home because we can go deep. Dan St. Germain hanging out. When we come back, I want to talk to DJ Luke because he's been holding on to a story that he finally admitted he's willing to share. Because Bonfire fans can call in and share theirs too.
I'm getting cold feet, but let's talk in the break, and maybe I'll get my confidence back.
You know what? I'm going to pump you up in the break, and we're going to get it done because we really should talk about it. It's great. Dan St. Germain going to be shooting his brand new special at Brooklyn Comedy Club March 2nd at 8 and 10 p.m. Adrian Iapolucci and Anthony DeVito are going to be performing with him. For tickets, go to Dan's Instagram bio at Dan St. St. Germain Germain. What's that, Jacob?
Hey, Dan, can I just make a correction for tomorrow's show? Yeah. I attributed an SCTV sketch to an SNL sketch, but I do because I knew the sketch and I just blanked for a second.
The cruise and cooking show. Yeah. So when you listen tomorrow,
Cruise and Gourmet, you're gonna love it.
Yeah, it's from SCTV. Big J is on the road in Nashville. He's also going to be in St. Louis and Louisville. BigJComedy.com. I'll see you, Vancouver, at the Rio Theater, February 24th and 25th. After that, Salt Lake City, Toronto, and Buffalo. DanSoder.com for tickets. We love you guys. We'll be right back. It's the Bonfire.
Scotty chaps.
Valentine's Day is next week. Shit, it is, isn't it? Can we start that again? I said the S word. Oh, I didn't cuss. Valentine's Day next week. Steven Singer announced his brand new 24-karat gold-dipped rose color for 2023, and that color? Periwinkle, a brilliant shade of violet and blue, a real long stem American Beauty rose deeply dipped and trimmed in pure 24-karat gold with purple blue petals. Periwinkle really pops. This color will take her breath away this Valentine's Day and make you look like a hero. I always get the burpees when I'm selling stuff. I don't know what that is. Real study in the American. Don't give flowers a dime a week. Do better. Give a gift that's guaranteed to last a lifetime and be an everyday reminder of your love. Go to IHateStevenSinger.com. Do it today to get your Steven Singer 24-karat gold dip periwinkle rose. Get yours before they're gone. Steven's gold dip roses are the #1 gift for Valentine's Day and start at just $59. Fast and free shipping in time for Valentine's Day. Ends at 2 p.m. Eastern Friday. Exclusively and only available at Steven Singer Jewelers. Real jewelers, real roses, and 24-karat gold for your real love. That's IHateStevenSinger.com.
It's Jim Norton and Sam Roberts.
Self-hatred's such a great motivator.
You think so?
Yeah, that's why when people complain about not being able to lose weight, or I see people who are obese eating potato chips, like,
body
shut
positive.
up.
But they're body positive.
It annoys me because I know how hard it is. I hate not eating what I want to eat.
Yeah.
I fucking loathe it.
Right, when they're like, oh, I wish I wasn't this fat.
And stop eating that shit.
But they're so good.
Shut up.
Tastes
Stop
so
eating
good.
it. Yeah.
It's Jim and Sam. Jim and Sam. Weekdays at 8 a.m. Eastern, channel 103. Or listen anytime with the SiriusXM app.
Faction Talk, home to SiriusXM's biggest shows.
Nobody wants to hear this nonsense.
Jim Norton and Sam Roberts mornings.
We start the day with gratitude. Gratitude for you.
Ron and Gail Bennington.
It's the Bennington Show.
Yeah, it's a global sensation.
Trump Nation with Eddie Trump.
Dedicated celebration of rock.
The Bonfire with Big J. Oakeron and Dan Soder.
It makes me violently carsick.
Feedback with Nick and Lori.
It has this hypnotizing effect.
Faction Talk, channel 103 and the SXM app. Free with all trials and popular plans.
This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. Give online therapy a try at BetterHelp.com/crackle and get on your way to being your best self. Look, the holidays just ended. Everyone's going through rough times emotionally after the pandemic. Therapy is something that can really help you get through with coping skills, self-empowerment, dealing with a bunch of trauma. There is no stigma anymore attached to getting help if you need it. And a therapist can help you get closer to the best version of you. Because when you feel empowered, you feel like you can take on everything life throws at you. If you're thinking of giving therapy a try, BetterHelp is a great option. It's convenient, flexible, affordable, and entirely online. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge, which is very important. You have to find somebody that works for you. If you want to live a more empowered life, therapy can get you there. Visit BetterHelp.com/crackle today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, BetterHelp.com/crackle.
University of Maryland Global Campus offers career-relevant programs that work for your schedule and tuition that works for your budget. So, as you move into the new year, realize your next success with a degree or certificate from UMGC, an accredited state university helping working adults like you take a leap forward. Apply by February 15th and we'll waive your application fee. Online and hybrid courses available. Visit umgc.edu. Certified to operate by Chev.
Guys, this Valentine's Day, give her the next best thing to wearing nothing at all. With soft, silky, naturally nude pajamas, available exclusively at Pajamagram. Even more alluring than lingerie, the texture and touch of these pajamas is so seductive that you'll both love the feel of them. Leave nothing to the imagination with naturally nude pajamas. She'll love the feeling of wearing next to nothing at all. Order today, use code RADIO, and Pajamagram will include free Valentine's Day Deluxe packaging, which includes red velvet gift bag, lotion, and eye mask. That's a $40 saving with code RADIO. Get her a gift that's a sure thing. Valentine's night done right. But you need to order today because last year they sold out before Valentine's Day. Here's what you do. Go to Pajamagram.com right now. That's Pajamagram.com. Use code RADIO to order your naturally nude pajamas. And tell them Heather sent you. Order now.
Professional truck drivers who want more home time, listen to this important message. Warner Enterprises has over 200 different accounts, and 70% of them offer weekly home time or better. Life situations change, and sometimes you need to change your work life to match it. At Warner, we understand that. If you're looking for more home time, Warner has options for you. To see open positions that offer more home time, visit drivewarner.com.
And now, back to the bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
How fucking jealous are you guys? Can you bring up the article I sent where Rihanna, she said...
She's like a hot baby.
Rihanna,
like her persona.
Is a hot baby?
When she used to do those... There's really no way I can dig myself out of that comment.
I want to know what you meant by saying she's a hot baby.
Well, but she gets like her old... She would do
she like have a fucking pacifier?
Just taken away by the government.
Yeah, they go, get him out of here. Well, Rihanna said that a couple years ago. She was like, I couldn't talk about the halftime performance. She's like, I wouldn't do it. In fact, I think the quote, she was interviewed by Vogue, and she said, I couldn't dare do that. For what? Who gains from that? Not my people. I just couldn't be a sellout. I couldn't be an enabler. There's things within that organization that I do not agree with at all, and I was not about to go and be a server to them in any way, a service to them in any way. The organization she referred to as the NFL. So she was basically like, fuck the NFL, and then the NFL. Then Jay-Z did that deal. This was probably before Jay-Z did that deal, because Jay-Z did a deal with the NFL where he was like, I'll help you with the halftime performance for the next couple of years. And I think that's why Dre and Snoop did it last year with Kendrick and Eminem. This year it's Rihanna.
Well, yeah, like last year was like a history of West Coast hip hop, right?
Yeah. And so I bet it was Jay-Z that was like, hey, Rihanna, the agreement with the NFL that Jay-Z made is a multifaceted and includes an initiative called Inspire Change that focuses on education and economic... Yeah. I get what $100 million dedicated to social justice. Sure. What did Jay-Z make on that deal? This is all the stuff.
I mean, I think you get. What do you think? Rihanna got like $8 million for this? Like how much?
That Jay-Z got $8 million?
No, you think Rihanna? How much she got for this?
Oh, I don't know. That's an interesting question. I don't know what you make for a halftime of the Super Bowl, because like they got J-Lo and Shakira. You think that's gotta be at least $10 million each?
Shakira could use that money right now, so she doesn't have to go to jail.
Oh, why she didn't pay taxes?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's why that's why when you hear a celebrity may go to jail, but you don't know the story, it's always taxes.
Damn, if you're the judge, though, you're like, can I see your butt?
Can I just say that I sent Lewis the photo? Well, don't say what photos, but I'm just watching his reaction in real time right now.
Yeah. Right, Black Lou? Wait till Jay gets home. Wait till Papa Jay, because Jay will talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can wait. And honestly, I don't want to talk about it without him.
That's right.
Because what a gift.
Should we
Super
forward
gift.
those or save them?
No, I have them. Leave them to me.
The great thing about...
Do you... Oh, wait, you want to show Jay?
I'm the curator here.
And that's... I mean, it's... You know what? It's going to be Jay's present next week. So,
yeah.
If you want to show him, you can show him. I bet you make like $10 million. What are they paying Rihanna?
I don't know. I pulled $8 million out of my ass, and I just realized that's because she hasn't done an album in 8 years. But I'm guessing it's $5 million. It's got to be like $5 million, right?
Also, I realized that was a vicious tease to our listeners about
I
what
know.
Jacob's talking about. But I'm going to tell you right now.
It
Once we
wasn't
talk about
baseball.
it, when we talk about it next week with Jay, you'll understand why we held.
Well, how about we throw out the email out there so if anybody else wants to do it.
No. We don't. No, we're
First
going
of all,
to
that
give anything
can't
away.
possibly be true. Look at this.
Rihanna is this year's halftime performance, despite "Bitch Better Have My Money" being one of her biggest songs.
Oh,
She
I
won't
guess-
receive any cash.
Crazy.
The surprising truth is, halftime performers aren't paid. Really?
I thought they were paid now. I guess they're not. Well, I guess they get such a big boost from iTunes or something like that. That's the... I don't know.
No, I bet it's because you're fucking.
Dude, it is the
everyone's
ultimate
watching the Super
promotion.
Bowl.
Yeah, it's the ultimate
It's
promotion.
the thing to do.
Yeah.
Where you're like, oh, if you're gonna fucking promote anything.
Well, I was wondering, like, after Rihanna, who do they have left? You know, like, that are, like, big enough to, like... Because I was like, oh, Coldplay? They already did Coldplay. Because you got to
They
find
can
that,
run
like,
someone
sweet
back.
spot. Yeah. Like, I guess Lady Gaga could do it again or something.
Yeah, but the fact that you're not making any money is fucking nuts.
They do have a crazy budget for this show, though, it seems. Like, it seems
Well,
like
they have
can
to do it all-
whatever they want.
Well, here's the deal. They have to do it all in 30 minutes. They have to, like, set up and fucking take it down. And it's impressive when you're there and you see it.
Yeah, I bet.
Because,
What's it like being at a Super Bowl?
It sucks.
That's what I imagine. It's not great.
It's not. Here's the thing. I'm assuming it's way better if you win. I've only been to one where you lose.
That's right.
That sucks. But before the game, like during the game and stuff, I didn't like it because it was fucking.
There's so many things that are more important than the actual game.
They're
on the
just
Super Bowl.
everybody's there. That's like works in tech or you know like they got company tickets and they're like Vikings fans.
Yeah.
You see so many random jerseys that you're like, why the fuck are you here? This is the championship.
Yeah.
And then the people that are there from the teams that are have either cashed everything in to be there and they're hyper fucking into it, or they're like the rich people that are just like, oh yeah, I like the Eagles.
Yeah.
Like I started my financial firm in Philadelphia, but we live in Los Angeles, and they're like, go Birds, go Birds. And then you're gonna have people like
Any bird, Falcons, Eagles, whatever.
Hawks. I don't care. And then there's gonna be Jay, who's like, they have to win. Don't talk to me. Like Jay and Shane are gonna be like, don't fucking talk to me. I want to watch this game.
I got a feeling they're going to be good for a while, which is kind of a bummer as a Giants fan. But
yeah,
that's the thing that sucks about this. Like, I can't root against the Eagles just because, like, every time I see Jalen Hurts interviewed, I'm like, this guy's like a cool guy. I wish he was my quarterback.
Yeah, hey, you want to come over to the Giants?
Yeah, I get Daniel Jones with this freaking Friar Tuck haircut.
Dude, Daniel Jones has got school shooter face.
He does.
On a fucking 10. Guy looks like he's going to eliminate a nursing school. He's just got that fucking faraway stare.
Danny Dimes Lanza.
Yeah, where he's like, you know they're all going to pay, right?
But I don't know. I mean, Lamar Jackson to the Giants. I'm starting it now. Starting the rumor now.
Lamar Jackson to the Giants?
I don't know. It's never going to happen, but it'll happen.
Listen,
maybe.
we still got a Super Bowl to play, but it really is. It's like you either root for your division rival, or you cheer for the Chiefs, and then you're going to see a happy Jackson Mahomes.
That's the thing, is I can't really. And also, just something about Patrick Mahomes' chicken and dumpling ass when he like runs up to the line of scrimmage, and it's just there's so much ass, you know.
You just fucking love it.
Maybe I do love it.
You just love his juicy butt.
Yeah,
We're doing a show. Show your ass.
Yeah, you're like, look at Patrick Mahomes.
You guys are all looking at like these
like,
up centerfolds. I'm sitting there looking
look at yeah.
That, like,
fuck
biscuits
yeah.
and gravy ass.
Scott Chaplin just showed up. He's
Look
gonna
at
be
Patrick Mahomes' butt, though. Do we have a Google image on
Well,
that?
she's going to get
No?
Scott, but when she gets
okay,
that,
sorry.
damn, you really want to see Mahomes' ass.
Let me just see it. Let me touch it.
Oh, can I touch your ass, Patrick Mahomes?
Please. Mahomes.
Lou, are you still having cold feet?
Mahomes is where my heart is.
Yeah, whatever you want to know. I'm ready to give for the show.
Here's the deal, Saint Germain. both of us have publicly talked about our battles with alcohol.
Yeah.
Have you ever been pulled from a bar by a significant other? Have you ever been at a bar and your girlfriend or the girl you're dating comes and gets you at the bar?
No, she was usually already there. Not like there wasn't like a call for somebody, but I've had that. I've had people who have had to come and get me. You know?
You've had people come and get you.
Yeah.
I've had
maybe one person.
Years ago, I had a girlfriend come to Barcelona bar while me, Nate, DeRosa, and List were drinking, and she was like, "Where the fuck have you been?" And I didn't know we were supposed to hang out.
Yeah.
And this is like way before social media, and she just showed up at the bar, and I remember being like, "Hey," at first, and then seeing her face and being like, "Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in fucking big trouble."
How much longer did that relationship last after that?
Like a year. It went on for a while after. I mean, we got into fuck. She ended up being like, "You want to be at the bar? I'll be at the bar." And ended up getting drunk, and then meaner.
Yeah.
So it was worse. It was like taking home a bobcat.
Well, those are the two options. She's either like, I'm going to flirt or I'm going to be real mean.
Real mean.
Those were the two options.
She was drinking white wine and just getting fucking mean. And then I remember leaving and being like, "Why are you so fucking mean right now?" And she was like, "Why did you fucking miss out? You got DJ Lou. Did she come? The lady came and..."
Yeah, she found me at a bar, but...
Did you? And you didn't expect to see her?
Yes, because she lives in Queens, I live in New Jersey, and I just said I was going home, which I did. But then I got a little bored, and I went to my neighborhood bar, which is 2 blocks away. Yeah. And I didn't tell her about it.
You didn't tell her, and then she showed up.
She tried to. She tried to catch me, but...
You didn't drop a pin or something? Like, that's usually how they get you.
How did she find you?
Well, she sent me a screenshot of it. It looks like an Uber map. You know, you've been here, and then now I know you're here. Oh, you like that one, Jacob?
Jacob thinks it's funny. Jacob thinks it's funny that you got tracked down. Joining the show, hanging out, our buddy from the Wrestle Roast podcast.
Oh, man.
Scott Chaplin.
What's up, guys?
What's up,
Scott,
buddy?
you got a haircut, bro.
Yeah, man, I did it myself.
Very military.
I love
Thanks,
it, dude.
dude. I wasn't going for that, but, you know.
Yeah, you got street artist head with that buzzed cut.
Yeah.
You look pretty cool.
McVeigh sympathizer haircut.
Yeah. You're going to tell us why Terry Nichols was right. Have you ever been pulled from a bar by a girlfriend?
Pulled from a bar? No, I got pulled from a Bruce Springsteen concert from a girlfriend.
What? She showed up to a Bruce Springsteen concert?
Well, no, she tried to ruin it for us, and then I was like, it's like whatever the first song was, you know.
How was she trying to ruin it?
I was like, she was just like pinching me on the way in. She was very rude. She got drunk before we went in.
There it is.
You know, Jersey girl. You know, because down the shore everything's all right.
Me and bipolar on a Saturday night.
Exactly. She's just like pinching you, and she's like, "Fuck you, I don't like the H Street band."
Yeah, she was pinching me a lot, and it hurt. You know, pinches break skin.
Was she doing this kind of pinch with your knuckles, or
no? She wasn't an orangutan.
She's like, "I'm gonna rip your fucking."
She pulled his dick off and beat him in the head.
Yeah. No, she was just doing these awful girly pinches.
For what reason? Just to be a bitch?
Well, I'll tell you what, Dan.
I got a drunk bitch pinching me on the way in.
The screen door slammed right in my face.
I'd get so mad. If she kept fucking pinching me, I'd be like, fucking stop it.
Well, so then I think I pinched her back eventually.
Damn, you're Dana White.
Yeah. Well,
Dana
no. Hold
you're
on.
Dana White.
Let's reverse this.
She slapped you, you slapped her, you're Dana White.
No. She pinched me, let's say, 100 times.
A 1
Not
to
100 times. She pinched me many a time.
So she was really asking
at the very
for it.
least 11.
Yeah, what was she wearing?
15 times.
And then how did you pinch her back?
I pinched her back, and then I think she started crying.
Damn, dude.
And then
just like a woman.
Yeah, ladies, if you're dishing it out,
and then
pinches.
I said, tramps like us, maybe we were born to stop hitting me, fuck.
Was she, when you pinched her back, were you at the seats?
No, we didn't even get to the seats yet, you know. And looking back at this is no representation of me, you know. This is a young man.
No, it is.
Then maybe so.
It's a very small sample size here on the Bonfire.
Maybe, you know, at a time, and time is cyclical, right, Dan?
Yeah.
You feel things like that are at a creepy shows.
I know, dude. You're the crowd, dude.
It's never a good idea to defend how good of a guy you are by quoting True Detective, by the way.
Yeah.
He goes, by the way, have I been called a Yellow King? Absolutely. Do I make them do prayers before I murder them? So she's pinching you. Do you remember what started her pinching you? Was she like, do you know, thing like that? Was it like one of those things where she was trying to be cute?
No, like it was pretty much over, you know. And she just had beef, you know.
She just had beef with you. She just
she
carried
had
it in.
beef, and on the way there, I remember her making joke. We went with her brother and his girlfriend at the time, and they respected what we were doing, God bless.
God
Bruce.
bless, yeah.
But she didn't care, like a whore in church.
She just is like, fuck Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, I guess, and so that's what happened.
I get it if it's a John Cougar Mellencamp concert, but not a fucking Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, Mellencamp is expendable.
No, for sure.
Damn, dude.
I was born in a small town, though. I don't know. I think
I
that
was
would have brought
born
us
in a
together.
small town.
It's crazy.
45 minutes away from New York City, biggest town in the world.
When they, yeah, I know. You're in the East Coast. Shut up, Springsteen. You're not from the Midwest.
That was always weird. Like, he'd be like, we got to get out of this town. And I'm like, yeah, fucking New York City's 20 minutes away,
You're
bro.
looking at the Empire State Building.
Yeah, what are you talking
From where
about?
you stand. Yeah, that's one of those ones where you left. How far into the concert did you leave?
Oh, no. So it didn't start yet. And then it almost, she wasn't going to go in. And then I remember the first song started.
Were you like trying to push her in like a dog into a car?
Yeah.
She's like trying to fucking put her arms straight.
The first song started, and I remember her kind of, it all started melting a little, Yep.
No.
And I said, babe, we got to get in there.
And she was like, I fucking hate you.
And she grabbed my hand, and it was like, it was like any of those movies where a man grabs a girl's hand and they run towards a thing, towards life, right?
Oh my God, you guys
life
did?
happening.
You like,
That's
grab
what we
my
did.
hand and let's
Dan,
run.
you know what I'm talking about.
I know. I haven't run with a woman in a long time. I'll rascal with a woman, put her on my lap, and to the end of Officer and the Gentleman.
You go, babe, let me catch up.
And then it was his record concert. It was like 4.5 hours, and we loved all of it. Yeah, he did the Christmas one, and it was like in the summer,
And you had all those pinch welts on your body.
Yeah, but it feels good after a while.
You're like, oh, it's healing.
It burns.
Hurts every time.
Like cigarettes when you're in the back seat of the Wrangler.
Oh, dude, you were a living Springsteen lyric.
Dude, I was supposed to see the Killers in October, and it was like I had been on the road, I guess, a couple weeks with you and Michelle, so. Like, we're like, we won't go see the Killers tonight. It's fine. That was the one Bruce came out.
No
and
way.
They sang Dustland Fairy Tale. And, you're the friend I call where it's like, I feel better. But I told Ari about it. He's like, oh, that's terrible. You missed one of the best concerts ever.
That was the most fun. Ari has no problem doing that.
Yeah, he goes, oh, what were you thinking?
He's like, you missed actually probably the best time ever that's ever been had.
Well,
fucked up.
The Killers are coming to the Jersey Shore this summer, Asbury Park.
Atlantic City, right? Too. Yeah.
Fucking
so Bruce may show up.
Bruce may show up there if he doesn't get a DUI.
Yo, is it hot in this studio? Or am I getting food poisoning from my lunch?
Jacob probably did something since Jay's not here.
Jacob? Did you turn the heat up in here?
No.
I didn't.
Christine, bump it down.
You see it's down.
Is it down?
Oh, hell yeah.
It wasn't way up.
It was way up, wasn't it? Can I tell you where
Nonsense.
Can I tell you where... I had a little bit of a loose lunch, so I'm kind of feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
Like there might be a dump coming.
What you do? Some sort of pulled pork?
My manager bought me lunch. I got salmon because I got greedy. And I knew it was
salmon shouldn't make
Salmon's
you shit.
a good choice.
Salmon's a great choice. But here's what the thing. I have to shit. That's clear. I started sweating. And so that whole time Scott's telling that story, I'm like, and I'm like, I can feel it, the sweat gathering on my forehead, and I'm like, am I about to throw up and shit on this show? As he's telling the story, I thought I was just going to be like, and just, you're like, yeah.
Go shit. Let's all go shit.
You have
Jay
to go
was
during the break then.
What's that?
You got to do it during the break then.
Yeah, but we got 30 minutes till a break.
Okay.
So
I respect what a professional you are.
Well, I just wanted to know if the studio is hot or if I was about to be in a lot of pain this
To
evening.
do a shit, yeah.
It is a little hot.
I'm sweating. Are you sweating?
No, I'm not, and I'm much more unhealthy than you are, so that's not a good sign.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. DJ Lou, we're not avoiding this situation.
It's over. We talked about it. It was a great conversation. We're done now.
Start it.
So when did you find out she came to the bar? When she showed up at your house?
I don't know.
Were you
When did
hammered?
you realize she was enemy of the stating you, Lou?
I knew she was coming after me because she kept sending me thousands of texts and calls.
And she was giving up your location.
Saying that I know you're a liar because I know you were with Andy Fiore the night of the Christmas show.
Oh, Andy Fiore, that guy just knee deep in pussy all the time.
If you're out with him,
It's not like you shouldn't be scared. You weren't out with Nelly.
Yeah, you're out with Bigfoot.
Hanging out.
You're out fucking meeting the Hendersons or whatever. What is that?
Harry and the Hendersons.
My mom just died, by the way.
All right.
Sorry,
Jesus,
sad.
that was the
She
most.
died last week. I don't know what it
Saint Germain
comes out of my head.
is just so great at doing that. We go, Harry and the Hendersons. He goes,
polio.
You know the lady that played the mom just died.
The trees in that forest aren't doing well, actually. The bees
They
stop pollinating.
They chopped down everything that was around that house.
Yeah. She sends me a screenshot of, it looks like an Uber map of you were here and now I know you're here with a line connecting them.
And there was your house to the bar.
And it was true, yeah.
And that was exactly the way.
How the fuck is she doing
You or her dropped a pin on the phone and you haven't taken it off, and that's how she's able to do it. Because I know a girl who used to do that too with an ex.
Wait,
It's
hold
a
on.
sharing location.
It's a sharing
Because I know
location
couples
thing.
that
But he
share
tur-
locations all the time.
But he turned his sharing location off, didn't you?
I didn't turn my locations off, but is that the key?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
So she gets an app and she types my number into it and she can find me wherever the fuck I want to be?
No, I don't know. Is that true? You have to share them with each other. You have to go into your phone.
I'm just picturing her at one of those like black and green computers where she has headphones on and she's like, and it's just Lou as a red dot, and it's like a bar in his house. She's like, boop, 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 and then it goes off and she goes
dark.
She goes, oh, adios mio, we lost him. He is off the charts. Where
At
is
least
he
you
off
know
the
she
grid?
likes you, man. That's great.
Yeah, that's love, man.
I've never felt such love.
Yeah, they are, but their relationship is like a Rihanna song. They're
Lewis
just
has tracking information.
Black Lou. You got tracking information?
I worked with Lou on this. We tried to figure it out. He has never signed in to find my iPhone. All the prompts kept popping up like, oh, this is your first time. Hey, welcome. We tried. You can share location through text message.
Yeah.
That's what my wife and I do, so she can see where I am and where she's at.
Yeah.
That wasn't done either. So, to be honest, I don't know what the fuck's... How?
Can we
Did she
rub
put a chip
How?
on you?
Yeah, can we rub your
tech.
body for a find?
Do you tweet a lot? Do you?
No.
No.
Do you feel any
How
bumps under your
does she?
skin?
What is the map?
Wait, she can find me from Twitter? Timeout.
I don't know.
She can find my location. No. Okay, I see what you're saying.
No, I think sometimes though it says it. No.
Yeah, it might do geolocations. Do you? What's the map that shows where you are? Like, what was the picture? Can you show me the picture?
I can't because I deleted the whole thread because she was ruining my good time while I was at the bar without her trying to have a fucking good time.
You deleted it like it was a ghost.
I ignored 23 calls in a row, and I'm talking to people at the bar. I'm like, that's my girl. She loves me.
The crazy thing is they really
23 is like you should have met her for dinner or taken her to the hospital and she needed a ride.
It's like if I have free time, do you think I'm going to use it planning an affair? You know what I mean? Like I'm going to go get fucking drunk at TGI Fridays. I'm going to like do the least amount of work.
Who the fuck wants me?
I mean, apparently a lot of people, because you're out here getting bugged.
I mean, it's flattering. The whole thing's very flattering.
Like you're a drug mule, and you haven't figured out, Black Lou, you weren't able to figure out how.
Just like she finds images of him passionately kissing Andy Fury.
Yeah, I fucking knew it. I knew that furry twink was going to take my man. I knew that. Yeah, he's not a bear. You've met him.
I knew that Dan St. Germain on a couple salads was going to get it.
Yeah. So she just sent you that and was like,
I know what you're up to. She didn't say she was on the way.
Did that make you scared?
No. I mean, I wasn't doing anything wrong.
If Katie was like, here's where you've been on the last block, I'd be like, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? How
I'd like retrace. I'd be like, oh, I bought a Crunch Bar on 6th.
Son of a bitch. There's
Kit Kat on 7th. Fuck.
I think she's tapped into the street lights. I think she's watching me with these fucking cameras.
But it's also like New York, so there's like like you could have a Chick-fil-A and then there's just a whorehouse above it. You know,
sure.
So it's like everything is just stacked here anyway.
So you didn't ask her after, so she doesn't show up at the bar.
No, she shows up at my house waiting for me to return home.
Oh, what?
Wow,
After
that's
the
crazy.
ignored 23 calls?
Oh, yeah.
All
No,
right,
she
I
probably
can't
followed
support
you
this
most of the
anymore.
night and then got to your place before you did.
Wait, you think she was a stakeout?
She Ferris Buellered it back to your house
Yeah,
after following you all night.
Yeah, after following you,
Yeah.
just go.
That's a little much.
Damn.
Wait, she was
That's a
out
little
in front
much.
of the house, arms folded, waiting for you?
She was across from my bed, sitting at my desk, twiddling her fingers like a villain.
What?
She was in the house.
Did she have a rolling pin? Did she chase you around while the Betty Hill theme music played?
It's just him, and then she's chasing his brother, because he's
The
a twin.
dots are going all over.
He's
Yeah,
got an
that's right.
identical twin. So that fucking Benny Hill Hall thing would be great. Did Will let her in?
Yes, but he didn't want to talk to her, so he said, I have COVID, I can't talk to you. You're on your own. Go ahead. Go in his room.
Dude, that's so fun. Does there ever a moment where Will answers the door and she thinks it's you? Where she's like, "Stupido, where have you been?" And he's like, "It's Will." That way, when you're drunk and you showed up, you should have gone, "It's Will again." And she goes, "I know he's in his room with COVID." And he's like, that's him.
Does she really read you the riot act when she's pissed?
I was so surprised that I think I came out strong. And
how did you greet
slow
that?
down.
How did shows up, just hits her right in the face.
He punches her.
Tracking me.
This is so film noir. How did she break the news that she was in there? Did a light switch just go on?
Yeah, I've been waiting for you. Just the ember of a cigarette.
He's like above, like the Exorcist lighting.
She goes, "Hola, Lou. Where have you been?"
Paint the picture, Lou.
I don't really want to say that much more.
Okay. All right. You've given us enough that you came in and she was at home waiting for you.
Did you jump at all, or he told you? You walked in, he's like, "Hey, she's here."
Yeah, did Will prep you? Was Will like...
Oh, actually, he tried to warn me, but I ignored all calls because I was doing shots of tequila.
Oh, boy.
Fuck everybody.
Yeah.
It's Sunday night.
Oh, my God.
2 a.m.
That is the most delicious shot you can have, though.
Yeah.
It really is.
No
Well,
consequences.
let's calm down. There's a lot of consequences.
Which Dan has a better handle on his sobriety? You're like, there's consequences. I'm like, but the taste. Exquisite.
It tastes to me like new opportunities.
Agave.
Did you guys fight until early in the morning? If you come home at 2 o'clock on a fucking Monday morning, God, your neighbors must fucking hate you.
Nah, fuck them. They're loud. They deserve what they get.
Are they loud?
What kind of loud are they?
Are they loud?
Here's how loud she
trash
is.
Jersey.
She's deaf and she can't hear herself being so fucking loud. So
That's like
her.
the biggest. That's the best reason to be loud.
Not for me. It's not.
She goes, "I'm sorry. Is there a problem with me?"
Yeah.
Waving her. Somebody help!
She goes, "Lou." She goes, "Lou, I have to listen to music by feeling it on the ground."
This dumb bitch left her walker in the elevator again. So inconsiderate.
Oh, she's sitting there acting like she can't hear me. And she goes, I think you and your girlfriend are in a toxic relationship. Sometimes I can feel you guys yelling.
He thinks there's a party, but it's just a New York Cares volunteer giving her a hot meal.
Yeah. He goes, this fucking bitch is loud. And she goes, "Without you, I wouldn't eat. You're a lifesaver to me." And then Lou's like, "Oh, shut up. She's loud as shit, too."
Well, listen, she has like the biggest TV you could have. I don't know, the size of this wall. Her and her husband.
Shout out, dude. Good
and they
job.
play that shit like 2 o'clock at night, 2 in the morning every night, cranking it, and it's vibrating my place.
You're describing Jay and Christine's house.
Yeah.
Plus, they just had.
They have a wall TV that they blare.
2 new kids who also must be deaf because the TV is still cranked at all hours to maximum.
What?
So I'm like, these kids can't hear.
What?
It's like Queen at Wembley. Or...
Yeah, dude. That's fucking. That's their call outs.
Yeah.
So when she comes home, do you guys have a blowout fight when she's like when you walk in, you're like, "I'm gonna go on offense first."
Yes, super blowout fight.
So you brought the ruckus. You walked in and you're like, "Why the fuck are you here?"
We're going to Puerto Rico tomorrow, and I definitely canceled that trip in my first sentence.
Oh wow!
Wait, you're going tomorrow?
Yeah.
Till Monday?
Yeah.
Damn.
See,
maybe we should have waited till next week to tell the story.
I've been telling you this.
No, man,
I can't believe
it's solid that you're doing this. Lou.
I was wrong. I mean, she's creative. She's a fucking super spy. I don't know what to do.
I mean, it is crazy. She's got you tracked like you're a fucking buffalo.
I mean, it's good though. You're on vacation with her. It seems like she'll get you at a bad.
Dude, it'd be so funny if you just
tag on your ear.
Dude, if Lou just turned around, there's a yellow tag behind his ear. He goes, "I have no idea she's following me. I got zero idea." And she's like, "Boop, boop, boop. He's going to his watering hole again." Boop.
The fact that
she's just sitting there like, if he bleeds, he can die.
Yeah.
So how. The fact, because we all know Michelle and Will
Michelle.
test
Hey,
each
why don't
other.
you give her a last name, Jacob?
I didn't give her a last name.
I mean,
Wolf.
dude, she's been on the
We've
show.
said our name 100 times already.
Michelle Wolf just goes, "Well, I
I'm sick of you drinking.
I put a tracker on you.
Yeah, that was like Jerry Wolf. That was like Seinfeld Wolf. Where he's like,
what's the deal with Lou getting drunk?
Imagine Seinfeld's material with Michelle Wolf's voice.
Oh,
that would
my
be
God.
Jerry Wolf.
yeah, she goes,
The tiny soaps. Why do they make soaps that big?
Oh my God.
when you guys fought like that, was it cool by the time you went to sleep?
Very cool.
I don't believe that. Oh
shit!
Oh, you said
made
you
up
awake the neighbor.
Straight up penis in a vagina, folks.
Yeah, he did do that. And also,
Man, that must
that
have
is a
been
passionate thing.
passionate.
They absolutely have that fight where she goes like this. I'm sick of you going. He goes, yeah. She goes, yeah. Or they do that thing where he goes, yeah, what are you going to do? And she goes, what are you going to do? And they go, you know what I mean? He goes, you shouldn't have been following me. She goes, you shouldn't have been drinking. He's like, you shouldn't have been following me. You shouldn't have been drinking.
You make me drink.
Oh, fuck.
You make me follow you.
And then his clothes coming off.
You're like,
And then
I
the
don't even fucking think Puerto Rico should be a state.
Oh, I'm gonna annex that pussy. And then next door they go, look like they're making up.
Yeah.
I can feel it in the wall. And they do that. They do the side here. They go, look like that, but it's fine. Look like they're fucking hardcore.
Yeah. I gave the sign to break, not the fucky sign.
Yeah. That's the break sign.
Yeah, you guys.
That's
made
our new break sign, by the way.
Buns.
And from now on, that's our break. Hey guys, we gotta go to break. Guys, fucking get it in there. Yeah, dude, going psycho. At least she didn't do it at the bar. That would have sucked for you if she would have came to your neighborhood bar and blown up your spot. That would have fucking sucked.
Well, she did. I went to 2 bars because one I had to do a
Jesus
Super Bowl
Christ,
pool. I had to do a Super Bowl pool, but she was her.
You did not have to. Nobody has to do a Super Bowl.
Yeah, nobody.
That's something I learned. Never. I just knew. Actually, you just know that.
Also,
you know?
the thought of
no one
Lou,
even has to tell you.
The thought of Lou hammered on tequila at his bar. He goes, "What time is it? 1:15? I gotta go do my Super Bowl picks." You just black out on tequila.
I don't even gamble, but I had to do a Super Bowl pool. But she's a little bit behind on her technology because she was at my
Doesn't
first.
sound like it.
She was at my first bar an hour after I was already there. Shout out Whiskey Road.
Do you think she touched the ground and tasted it? And she went, he was here an hour ago. She goes, the cigarette box still warm. Lou is close by.
Now he won't get far on foot.
She was just running. That's so funny. Her coming to your bar after you were there. This Porolo tequila. That was Lou.
She sent me a picture of the empty bar saying, like, and with no caption to say, like, hey, I know you were here, but you're not here now. And then, so she just missed me at that bar, and then she just missed me at the other bar by an hour. I think she got upgrade her system or something.
Wait, so she's an hour behind you at the first bar, and then you leave the bar, but she's an hour behind you, but then how is she at home? How is she at your home?
I don't know how I slipped her.
She's like a dog catcher in a kid's movie.
Yeah. She's like all befuddled.
She just decided, I know where he's going to end up eventually. And I got to say, man, she and Will detest each other. So the fact that she just went there and said, let me in, and he's like, all right.
Yeah.
They don't get your brother and her don't get along that well.
No,
they did a predator handshake.
Oh,
yeah. Will opened the door and went, "You son of a bitch." He goes, "What's wrong, Michelle? Tracking Lou got you pushing too many pencils."
I actually can't imagine you because every time I've seen you drunk, Lou, you've been very pleasant, but also like very like it almost feels like the end of an emotional movie. Whenever I've seen you drunk,
that's a very astute observation on DJ
you know, at the end
Lou.
of planes and trains and automobiles when they're like, "Well, I learned a lot along the way." Me too, Errol. And then you hug.
Yeah.
Like there was a moment I had at Moon Tower that was exactly like that with Lou. Where I was like, I just want to say, really nice to see you here. Nice to see you too, Lou. And then we hugged really hard. Yes. And I'm like, I'm going to see him tomorrow.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
You probably saw him later that night at the goddamn comedy jam.
Yeah.
I attach a lot of meaning to things. I make everything more meaningful than it should be.
He goes, hey, you know that
every
match?
time you go away. It's like started playing. And
I don't want
to
to weird you out, but you let me use your lighter. And, that was the spark I needed to go down a better road.
It was literally like that scene in The Wrestler where like Marissa Tomei goes, "I'm here. I'm really here." You know, and then I walked away and I'm like, "Am I in love with Lou? What's going on?"
Dude, you and Lou, you leave your wife and Lou leaves Michelle for each other. But I'll tell you
Just
what.
an angry Sicilian and Puerto Rican running around.
I know I can't smell, but I wouldn't want to walk into that room after these two had sex, after gay sex between Dan and Lou.
I bet, actually, I know to our defense, I don't think it would be that smelly.
You don't?
I think it would be just a casual 69 and let's watch a movie. Some unloading in the mouthwash, we're done.
You guys holding each other in bed watching Pearl Jam videos on your phone?
Is that Paul?
Lou goes,
yeah, this is exactly
snuggling into the Saint Germain. He goes, this is them playing.
We should
London.
reenact let's reenact me just saying hi to you at Moon Tower and saying goodbye with that. Hey, Lou, man, great to see you, dude.
Hey, Dan, I'm so happy for you and everything that's going on with your life.
Thanks, man. I just saw you last week, but that's cool. I did a Fuse appearance, but hey, man, is everything all right? Are you good? Or?
Yeah, give us a hug.
All right, dude. You okay? You sick or
just hug me tighter?
All right.
I didn't realize how perfect you guys are for each other.
Sweet. Well, I guess it's not about the destination. I guess it's about who you meet along the way, huh?
I'm not letting go.
I love you too.
And then she shows up and she goes, I knew it was him. How you tracked, you idiot.
You bastard.
Damn, dude. Knowing someone, there's another comedian that I wrote on her pilot, which you can piece together who it is. It's Rachel Feinstein.
There you go.
Her boyfriend had a tracking thing on her phone.
No.
And it was like...
Not the firefighter.
No. That's her husband. No, this is the next
the cop.
No, it was the Coast Guard member.
Scott Peterson? I don't know if you knew.
But we spent, Giannis, Sam Morril, and I spent a day trying to find out how the fuck he was tracking her. We couldn't do it.
It was kind of like this. Yeah.
It was like
not with the crack detective team of Giannis and Sam Morril.
And me.
I don't know what's happening.
It was all deep voices.
Like, are you pissing on stuff on corners?
Yeah. It was cut to like just a toilet paper just attached to Sam's ankle.
Yeah, it was two Batman voices and a Marisa being like, "That's it. That's how it's tracking you." But dude, we couldn't figure it out. And then it was like, you know the young hot girl in 30 Rock where they always like, she helps out with all the technology. That's exactly what happened. The writer's assistant was like this 21-year-old girl, and she's like, hold on, let me see your phone. And she was like, here it is. And she found it, and the app was like hidden from the home screen.
Oh, that's
because you can hide apps from the home screen. You have to like, unless you search for them. And we found it. We're like, oh, fuck.
She just installed some weird app on her phone.
Yeah. And then it was like saying shit about where she was. Similar to this, where she was like, I knew where you were. And we were like, that's fucking crazy.
That's it? You think Lou has a weird app?
Maybe that's like hidden. No, Black Lou's saying no. Black Lou, why not?
We searched. I think she's a federal agent, honestly. But Lou and I searched for everything, every possible way that she could be doing that. And
not even a hidden app. Not even like hid from the home screen.
You can't really hide from the home screen. You can always find it.
Was she like calling the bartenders of the bars and asking?
She's done that.
She has done that?
What? And they're like,
have you been at the bar when she's called?
Yeah, no, but my brother, she's called his bar, and
she's like, hola, mi nombre is a guy voice. Is your sexy brother there?
Is Mike Oxby?
He's Mike Oxby. When he called,
they figured out it was her.
How did they figure it out? Was she prank phone calling him?
She called and didn't answer. I guess, I don't know, Star 69 still work?
Damn,
I don't know.
That's hilarious. He's like, hey, Lou, your girlfriend called and went silent on us.
She called 10 times. And then
to the bar?
All right, I love you, Michelle. Stop. Let's stop. Let's everybody. We got to go to Puerto Rico.
Damn, you guys got a passionate relationship. You guys are just going to go to Puerto Rico and fuck for 5 days, or just fight the entire fight, then fuck, then fight, then fuck. How much calories do you guys take in a day? You have to have like a 6,000 calorie fucking diet to fucking fight the amount that you guys do.
Let's just hope it's a good vacation.
Oh, it'll be a great one. The weather will be nice, I'm sure.
Dude, if Lou comes back alone next week,
cut him in a FEMA
and he's like,
with this girl,
and then I just know Jay will ask the right series of questions where Lou is like, I don't know, she went into the ocean, she didn't come out, I ain't fucking asking questions. Sometimes the sea just eats people, you know? I don't know, we was fucking swimming, I was drinking, I looked back, she ain't swimming no more.
What's the plan for Puerto Rico? What are you guys doing down there?
Fucking fight, dude. We were just talking about
murder me on the beach of San Juan.
Oh my God, dude! If she does it, where it's one of those deaths where she stares at her bloody hands. Look who you made me do, Lou.
Then we really got to figure out the tracker. Like, if we can't find him, we're like, no, she knows how to find him.
Well, then all of us are character witnesses.
I think in the Dateline, Lou's the one who dies. Yeah. Lou has a very friendly photo face for a Dateline episode. Right up top.
Pon the DJ. That's the name where he goes. Keith just being like, he was behind the board, but he wasn't in control of his own life.
Perhaps things got too spicy?
Yeah. Sometimes alcohol can make fires rise.
The beautiful beaches of San Juan couldn't hide the fact that something was very wrong in the Witzke household.
Sometimes vacations can turn into nightmares. The body was found when Will, his twin brother, called, saying that he hadn't returned.
Me and my wife, we watch Dateline all the time, and then they'll have they'll talk about the murder, and then they'll just jump cut to the murder scene where it happened, and Keith Morrison will just be like sexually draped on the wall, be like, and this is where the head hits.
He goes right
and
here.
He walks beautifully.
Yeah, he goes, over a pound of blood was found in this very spot. Do you want to see it? Do you want me to pull it out of my jeans?
And then sometimes he'll shit on.
Do you want me to make? Do you want me to make you feel beautiful?
There's this one woman who got another guy to kill another guy because they were all dating. And so she would she was like, and then I did this, and then they would cut to Keith's voiceover to be like, poor stupid Candy.
Yeah.
He was shitting on her in the voiceover in the interview.
Stupid bitch was gonna get caught, and she had no idea.
Poor old haggard Sandy.
Yeah, with her weird sandbag tits. Scott Chaplin, Dan St. Germain, both on the Wrestle Roast, hanging out. Big J in Los Angeles, then in Phoenix, but he'll be back on Tuesday. Hopefully in a very good mood if the Philadelphia Eagles beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Check out Wrestle Roast with St. Germain, and then also check out Out for Smokes with Scott Chaplin and Mike Racine and Sean McCarthy. All three hilarious. Dan St. Germain is taping his new comedy special at Brooklyn Comedy Club March 2nd, 8 and 10 p.m. Adrian Iapolucci and Anthony DeVito are going to be there. Tickets, go to Dan's Instagram at Dan St. Germain or go to danstgermain.net, danstgermain.net. Big J, going to be in Nashville, St. Louis, and I almost had it, and Louisville. BigJComedy.com for tickets. I'll be in Vancouver February 24th and 25th. 24th, buy tickets to those Friday shows. 25th almost sold out. So make sure you get tickets Vancouver. After that, Salt Lake City, Toronto, and Buffalo. DanSoder.com for tickets. We'll be right back, hanging out. It's the Bonfire. Michelle, don't be mad. So weird that once you turn on the AC, I stop sweating horrifically. It's Valentine's Day. Next week, I just wanted to cut you off. Steven Singer announced his brand new 24-karat gold-dipped rose for 2023 in the new color, Periwinkle. A brilliant shade of violet and blue. Picture it, a long-stem American Beauty rose, dipped and trimmed in pure 24-karat gold with purple-blue petals. Periwinkle really pops. This color will take her breath away this Valentine's Day and make you look like a hero. Don't give flowers that die in a week. Do better. Give a gift that's guaranteed to last a lifetime and be an everyday reminder of your love. Go to IHateStevenSinger.com. Do it today to get your Steven Singer 24-karat gold dip periwinkle rose. Get yours before they're gone. Steven's gold dip roses are the #1 gift for Valentine's Day and start at just $59. Fast and free shipping in time for Valentine's Day, but that ends this Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern. Exclusively and only available at Steven Singer Jewelers. Real jewelers, real roses, and real 24-karat gold for your real love. That's IHateStevenSinger.com.
The Philadelphia Eagles have won the NFC Championship.
The Chiefs are the AFC champions. It's Super Bowl 57 in Arizona. An event so big, it gets its own SiriusXM channel. Super Bowl 57 radio is live right now on Channel 104 and the SXM app. Music, football, and food all on one channel.
The key is great food made correctly. The wings have got to be right. The nachos have got to be perfect.
Your ticket to everything happening at the Super Bowl is Super Bowl 57 radio.
At Peter Millar, elevating your everyday apparel is our passion. With each season, we aim for new heights to create signature pieces ready for life on the move. Our latest lineup captures a casual sophistication with a focus on versatility and fine craftsmanship you've come to know from Peter Millar. Step into the season in style with Peter Millar. From easygoing hoodies to luxurious cashmere sweaters to iconic outerwear, Peter Millar's winter apparel takes a wide-ranging approach to cool weather style. With a comfortable feel, a lived-in look, and ideal warmth, you'll be ready to handle everything this season brings. For weekends off the beaten path and days spent in the city, discover apparel that delivers incredible softness, rich colors, and ultimate versatility for all your winter adventures, wherever they take you. Browse the entire collection today at petermillar.com/faction. Get free shipping, effortless returns, and receive a complimentary gift with your purchase at petermillar.com/faction. petermillar.com/faction.
Hi there, I'm Andrew McCollum, the CEO of Philo, the best way to watch your favorite live and on-demand TV for just $25 a month. We created Philo because we saw a chance to make TV better. We got rid of everything you hate about cable. Contracts, hidden fees, pricing that changes without notice, and terrible customer service. We replaced it with an unlimited DVR that lets you save as much as you want for a whole year, an easy-to-use app on all of your devices wherever you are, and 24/7 customer service that connects you right away with a real person. Did you know that in the 4 years we've been around, we've never once raised the bill on any of our subscribers? Service that connects you right away with a real person. Did you know that in the 4 years we've been around, we've never once raised the bill on any of our subscribers? That's how we do things at Philo, because we really care about our community and are always trying to figure out how to deliver more for them. Signing up takes seconds, and once you do, hopefully you'll see what I mean. Get a 7-day free trial at philo.com/Andrew. That's philo.com/Andrew. Let me know what you think.
This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. Give online therapy a try at betterhelp.com/crackle and get on your way to being your best self. Look, the holidays just ended. Everyone's going through rough times emotionally after the pandemic. Therapy is something that can really help you get through with coping skills, self-empowerment, dealing with a bunch of trauma. There is no stigma anymore attached to getting help if you need it. And a therapist can help you get closer to the best version of you. Because when you feel empowered, you feel like you can take on everything life throws at you. If you're thinking of giving therapy a try, BetterHelp is a great option. It's convenient, flexible, affordable, and entirely online. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge, which is very important. You have to find somebody that works for you. If you want to live a more empowered life, therapy can get you there. Visit betterhelp.com/crackle today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, betterhelp.com/crackle.
Hey, Melissa.
The Bennington Show, now on weekdays at noon.
My husband and I were discussing this, and he was like, no one won. It's going to be $1 billion. And I said, I don't want it. It would make me uncomfortable to have $1 billion.
Why?
Some million sounds pretty
nice. You know
nice.
what you could do? Let your father manage it, the way Brittany's father managed everything for her.
I'm not being a conservatorship. No, here's the thing.
You will be in a conservatorship.
The Bennington Show, now on weekdays at noon East and available anytime on the SiriusXM app.
The many stages of love. This Valentine's Day, find the perfect mix of music for your heart with SiriusXM's What is Love? Whether it's love at first sight, or you're in need of a breakup anthem, or you're ready to get back out there. Find the mix that speaks to you. What is Love? Available now on the SXM app.
Dan, are you doing your meditation thing again?
I think I got the white noise generator down, Emma. Ocean still needs work.
You don't need fancy sounds to fall asleep.
You don't want to hear my relaxing rainforest?
A relaxing rainforest won't help your back, but Sattva's lumbar zone technology will.
Which one has that?
All of them. Sattva handcrafts 9 types of mattresses for every sleep style, including for people who think they're a sound machine.
I feel attacked.
And every Sattva has earned a chiropractic seal of approval.
Actually, that sounds more relaxing than my babbling Brooke impression.
You do have the babbling thing down. Visit sattva.com/faction talk to get $200 off purchases of $1,000 or more. That's SAATVA.com/faction talk.
This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. Give online therapy a try at BetterHelp.com/crackle and get on your way to being your best self. Look, the holidays just ended. Everyone's going through rough times emotionally after the pandemic. Therapy is something that can really help you get through with coping skills, self-empowerment, dealing with a bunch of trauma. There is no stigma anymore attached to getting help if you need it. And a therapist can help you get closer to the best version of you. Because when you feel empowered, you feel like you can take on everything life throws at you. If you're thinking of giving therapy a try, BetterHelp is a great option. It's convenient, flexible, affordable, and entirely online. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge, which is very important. You have to find somebody that works for you. If you want to live a more empowered life, therapy can get you there. Visit BetterHelp.com/crackle today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, BetterHelp.com/crackle.
Strap in for some full throttle fierceness because a new season of RuPaul's Drag Race is speeding down the runway, and Philo is the most affordable way to watch it. What's Philo? It's 60 plus channels of live and on-demand TV for an unbeatable price. You get top channels like MTV, VH1, AMC, Discovery, BET, Nickelodeon, and more, all for just $25 a month. You can watch Philo with your laptop, tablet, phone, or TV and stream on 3 devices at a time. It even lets you create multiple profiles, so you'll never have to fight over what to watch, and you can always pick right up where you left off. Plus, Philo's unlimited DVR has more than enough space to save all your favorite episodes of RuPaul's Drag Race and so much more for a whole year. Philo is serving up charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent for an unbeatable price. So get ready, set, slay, and start watching a new season of RuPaul's Drag Race on Philo today. Visit philo.tv to get started. That's PHILO.tv.
And now, back to the bonfire with Big J.O.
To some stranger. I don't know.
No, what are you
What's your
talking
name?
about? No.
Wait, what?
Oh, God.
No.
Wait, Jacob, what happened?
He forwarded the picture.
He committed a crime.
His name. I've never had anyone else but his address. His email address.
Wait, hold on. Who did you send it to?
Who this?
Oh no!
It's, by the way, through a LinkedIn profile.
You just send random nudes to a random guy.
Yeah, to a random man, the
Honestly,
president
though,
of Syria.
There's a 50% chance he'll be fine with it.
Also,
know?
you're welcome. And by the way, these are absolutely pictures that I've used before because the file name is Snapchat. So
Okay, so you have to send another message saying, "This is my goal for the surgery."
No, that's great. Or go, I want you to fuck my gentle ass.
yeah. Say these titties, but my butt.
No, but I sent this through my
Say
work
that.
email.
Or you just
write back now. You.
Yeah. It's you can't.
naked.
You got to make it about you.
No, but I sent it through my work email.
This is the.
Oh no!
Well, here's the deal.
I'm
And
allowed.
Things are about to get serious.
Here's the deal.
Hey, that's
You
fine.
didn't.
Hey, now.
I did.
That's not wrong.
I got you. I did.
Here's the deal. And
I sent it.
a little
I'm allowed
bonfire.
to. It is work.
I know we're going to talk about it next week. I'm going to talk about it next week, but we're going to give a little bonfire context so you guys don't feel like assholes. A fan sent in nudes that we know Jay will really love. Jacob enjoyed them.
She's wearing nothing but fingerless gloves.
And Jacob was going to forward them and then gave the wrong email address. You were forwarding them to Christine to show to Jay. And then you typed the wrong email address.
Chris, and now it's Chris.
Identical name, and it went to some stranger that I have no idea the fuck it is.
It's a very common name.
Maybe it's Bergman Gooduff, the guy.
He's like, your grandfather was a pervert, and so are you.
Yeah, but
I mean, we'll talk
She
about it
did
next.
some photo on
We'll
that.
talk about it next week. But there is nothing worse than sending something that you're like, you can't get it back. Where you're like, no.
Dude, what if like whoever
We've
he
all
sent
had
it
that.
to like just like wished on a well, you know?
You're like, oh, thank you.
Like, oh, some titties
Yeah,
just fell into my pocket.
Well, look at that.
I can't retrieve an email.
No.
I don't know, but I'm still waiting on the one you should have originally sent me if you knew how to type.
Oh, I was saying Christine to cover, but all right. It was sending to you. You fucking dick.
Yeah, is there a way to like?
Why did you? What are you doing? Thank you.
Also,
Christine and I just looked at each other like, "What are you doing?"
Also,
I was
like,
just
during
covering for you,
Also,
and then he's like,
during the break, we're like, "How can we get Lou out of this trouble with his girlfriend?" He goes, "Where's my titty pic?" As soon as we get back, we're like, "Well, I guess he's gonna fuck himself, so who gives a shit?"
He goes, "I get real fussy unless I get my titty pics."
Guys, you're really blowing up my spot here. You're like talking out of two
That
ends, man.
bonkers, dude.
I didn't realize. I just thought he was trying to send it to her too.
Jacob is just he's
Big Jim-
rough right now. He's in a rough
If
spot.
Big Jim is listening, I mean, we're allowed to because it's work related, but I didn't realize I was sending it to somebody outside the company.
Well, look who that guy is.
Now I'm sending it to the real person.
Man, what if his wife sees him and then
God.
and then that breaks up their marriage?
Oh, you just got somebody in trouble.
Damn, Jacob, you just got someone in trouble.
No, I don't think you could identify those that picture as
I
somebody.
mean, you could definitely say titties. Like if it's like somebody's
Yeah,
wife.
but think about the world of titties, and
There's
then
a
you go
lot of
like,
titties.
"That's
There's
her
a lot of
titties."
titties out
There's
there.
so
There is
many.
no
titties.
face in that?
No, there's no face.
She
no
wrote
face in
"Hi
any of them?
Jacob"
There's
on
no
the
face.
underboob.
Yeah.
Hey, fine.
Let's add a face actually and send more.
Let's add Lou's face.
Yeah.
He goes, "You like what you see?
Yeah.
This is why she follows me
my God.
around."
The only way to save
That
it
is-
is to make it a bit. Yeah.
That is, he goes, "Hey." I will say, and Christine, and we were all talking about this off air, her calling you 23 times and ignoring that is a problem.
Yes.
I disagree. That's Michael Jordan.
Black Lou,
number.
what do you got?
I just wanted to say real quick before Lou left for Puerto Rico that Lou, you've been a great mentor to me. I love you.
Okay.
And if I never see you again, man, I just want to say thank you. You're the best guy on the board at Sirius XM. You've been great, man.
And
It's
I love
kind of
you.
hard with you not around.
Yeah.
Next
In a week, there will only be one Lou, no black or white Lou.
Yeah. You go, Black Lou, you are now, we christened him, you are now just Lou. You are now Lou. Jacob, you still thinking about your mistake?
Yeah, I mean, I sent titty pics from my work
To a guy
email
named Lou.
But it's the exact name.
The guy goes like, he goes, what are they? What's going on here?
It was
I mean, what a cool random email to get.
honest mistake.
We've gotten some
You know.
titty pics that wouldn't be so cool to receive randomly. These, you're like, all right, fucking A.
And they'll probably go to spam.
Yeah, good call.
How did it like come up when you were typing?
Yeah,
out
show me
the-
again.
I don't get
Show
it
me
if it
again how
wasn't
you
in your-
forwarded it.
Whiskey.
Show it to me.
I've never had this happen because I
Show
send
me
him
how you-
emails all the time.
Show me how you forwarded it. Let's get in here. I'm gonna
I
go
think
right
someone hacked the mainframe. This is what I
Good.
tell my girlfriend.
Good stuff.
Someone hacked the mainframe.
What's funny is his name is, in quotes, Lou Witzke.
That's the thing
like,
that I
it's
didn't
like,
pick up
like
on.
it's like a nickname. Like he's like, I go by
Oh,
Lou
so it's a
Witzke.
dude. He's having a good time and he's getting some titty pics.
Yeah.
He
God
got a
bless
random.
him.
It rained on his crop on a Wednesday.
Yeah, dude, he like just ordered Domino's. It's Wednesday. He's about to watch AEW Dynamite,
He
dude.
goes, "This guy couldn't get much better." He goes, "Hold on, I got an email. Who's Jacob Patat?"
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
like,
there's,
the elite are defending the trios titles.
Yeah.
And I got some titties in my lap.
Jacob has luscious breasts.
What's funny is it does have your name and all your info at the bottom of
I'm
the email.
fucking that's what I'm upset
It
about.
legitimately says
Oh, no.
Jacob
Your
Patat,
P.O.
and
box.
then it says all.
Social Security.
Oh, this is all your shit.
Program director.
Yeah.
Well,
He's gonna get a call. And he's like, "Hey man, I got those titties you sent me. Are
Well,
there
I mean-
more?"
you're going to go start getting Christmas cards every year?
He goes, "This guy just brightened my life. I was gonna blow my brains out, and then I got those sweet tits in my inbox."
Yeah, walking to the middle of the that bridge. What's
Yeah.
that story?
Oh,
if one person shows me their tits, I won't jump. Just the most sexist.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Nobody showed me their tits, and they jump off the.
Well, I don't really have a
Golden Gate
reason to
Bridge.
live. I haven't seen fat tits in forever.
Yeah.
I haven't. The last couple of weeks, this guy's been. He got a wrong number. And he keeps texting me like, "Hey, pussy, I'm at the bar. Where are you?" And he gave me like 3 of those in a row. And I'm like, "Hey, man, I don't think this is the right Dan." He goes, "Oh yeah, I think you're right." And I was like, "That's so humiliating to be like an alpha dude. Like, this guy's gonna party. What? Oh, he gave me the wrong number. Oh man, I've been in this Dave & Buster's for 35 years.
I thought we were friends, bro."
At first, did you think it was your subconscious like reaching out to you?
Oh, pussy, get off
He
the
goes,
ground.
"Dan has reached a level of alcoholism where he's created his own identity.
Come
And
to the
through
bar,
that-
pussy.
And he goes, "It's actually your own brain telling you that." Jacob, you're not going to be able to get it back. So what you do is you do a follow-up email where you go, spank bros. And then a couple extra exclamation points. Yo, spank bro.
No, I mean, like in another, this is an uncensored channel, uncensored show.
Yeah, we're naughty, dude. We're the bad boys of Sirius XM.
We're allowed
It's Wednesday. Can we bring back Whip It Out Wednesday? Or are we allowed to bring up Opie and Anthony?
That's property.
That's
Jim Norton will come in here and punch her in the throat.
Yeah, Opie. Yeah.
Yeah.
My point is the show prep is uncensored too, so I'm allowed to send this stuff. But if I was working at Merrill Lynch, this would be my last day.
Yeah, you would. I'd tell you to pack up your cubicle. You're lucky that here sometimes show prep is watching gay porn. Or looking at titties.
Should you send like a follow-up email that's like, please disregard?
JK.
Unless you're into it, then right?
I said what happened on the air. I mean, it was an honest mistake.
Yeah, send this to 20 people or you will be haunted for
or your
9
tits
years.
will fall off.
Yeah, you won't be allowed to have pets, healthy pets for a decade.
Damn, Jacob, you were given a gift and then you fucked it up.
I was asked from a coworker to forward the pics, and I did that.
I just want to see what everybody was all up in arms about.
Yeah, that's it.
It's fan art.
And I sent it to A. Lewitsky, not the Lewitsky.
I guess.
A body's just a body, guy.
Photography.
It is.
It was art. Can I say that? You showed me the photo. Can I even say that you're showing everybody here? No, he's not.
We'll talk about it next week. And yeah, I think the lady that sent it in wanted everybody.
Yeah, but that body is art, right? We could say that.
I mean,
you could say anybody's art, but yeah, she had a nice.
Sure, we
body.
can say whatever we want. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, we can just make shit up. Yeah. All right. Good point.
I mean, yeah, dude, that body has caused men to lose jobs and sleep.
Yeah.
You see that body and you're like, oh, yeah, there's a dude somewhere, wherever she lives, just punching a fucking wall, being like, why won't she back up my car?
Because you're in prison now, bud.
Yeah, because, bud, you're locked behind the four walls. But, Jacob, you just dropped that in someone's lap because you're such a good dude.
I try to be.
Now, back to Lou,
decent person.
ignoring 23 calls, which is insane. First off, calling someone 23. Can we just... After 5 calls, if you're still trying, it's not like you're going to change your mind, Yeah, like, you ignore 5 calls in a row, the 6th call, you're not going like, all right. It's like Will Ferrell and Austin Powers, who's like, damn, 3 times. She called me back 3 times. She calls you 20. How many?
When I'm having fun, the phone is off. I would never know until I turn it back on that all this shit happened.
How did you know, though? Because if you turn your phone on, you can't see how many missed calls.
I turned it on my walk home from the bar.
She called you 23 times on the walk home from the bar.
Oh, no, sometimes it comes back. It depends on the phone.
Missed calls?
I know what you mean. Yeah, missed calls, yeah.
I would still be like, if I saw 23, I'd be like...
Psychiatrists would say that that's a good thing, that you unplug, you disconnect from everyone and just enjoy your time.
That's right.
So I'm trying to make this a positive.
Okay.
Shut his phone off. He's not addicted to his phone,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, but it's late at night.
Local
and
pervert supports supports Lewitsky.
Lou needs all the votes he can get, dude. He's just trying to get over it. Oh my God, I know that feeling you have right now.
I just love a Lou before, like in the
my whole what's that sign? My name, address.
You have your dude.
Title.
You have your title. You have your phone number in there. They can call you at work. Please, for the love of God, be a camper that these fucking emails went to, and please call Jacob at work.
Jacob, are you sure you didn't send them to me on 2 different emails? Are you sure that one is not me?
It has a guy's face that does not look anything like...
I mean, dude,
he's about to reveal he has a second email and really fuck up this trip. Wait, are you sure it's not my second email where girls send me titty photos? Oh my God. I ruined the trip to Puerto Rico.
As he's saying it, he goes, no. Remember to send those to sexy Lewitsky at Gmail. Jesus Christ, I gave up my fucking burner.
Lou loves jugs at Hotmail.
Oh, man, I'm going to be hearing a lot about this from my second family. You have a second family? Oh, God, did it again.
Oh, God damn it. This is going to be the longest plane ride of my life.
I just love that he's like, guys, let's, and then we come back from work and the first, sound he puts is like, bitch alert.
Oh, no, it's the time of the show where we find out who was a major bitch on Sunday night. Between the hours.
Guys, you're blowing my spot up.
Guys, be cool.
Well, yeah, at what point are you supposed to pick up? Because, yes, we can take that angle. That is wild, 23, right?
That is crazy.
But also, your phone, you did turn it off, you said. Okay. That's very 90s of you, man. That's very nobody's doing that, you know.
Well, actually,
like,
the young kids are
would
now.
be like, you could have like that's a very dangerous thing almost
Dude,
to not have your phone on.
I went to the dog park last week with my dog and I left my phone at home by accident, and I was like, "Oh, this is what the '90s were like."
Oh, I know.
It's
dude.
like walking around. You're like,
yeah.
Well, if I get hurt, Myrtle better go find someone like fucking Lassie. There really was a moment where I was like, if I go down, dude, I'm like, what if I have a heart attack? Because I'm at the dog park at night when there's no one there, and I'm like, oh man, Myrtle will eat my face. Like when fucking
how
old
many
people
hours
die.
before they start eating you? You die. I always wonder about that. Looking at my beautiful dog's eyes. How
Yeah,
long?
I
How
think
long would
about
it
that
take?
too. I thought about that when Katie was in LA last week. I was like, if I die right now, does Katie make it home before Myrtle eats me?
I think you get 12 hours, right?
I think you get like 48.
No, how much do they love you? I don't think that's true. I think it's a stereotype that people say because people are shitty. But I've seen videos of in Puerto Rico, I think,
Oh, sure,
you know?
yeah.
And where a dog will just sit by a guy who was stabbed to death, you know?
Yeah.
And the ambulance don't show up for an hour, and then even when the ambulance shows up, the dog is just there.
Yeah, that's like.
And that dog just died. That dog doesn't start chewing on a man.
Yeah,
you know?
I bet it does though at a point.
At a point.
Yeah, because like it's cute when they wait.
Street meat, man.
I would think the rats would come first, and then the dog would kind of be attacked by the rats.
And Myrtle is
Either way, rough day for the guy.
Yeah.
And dog.
Well, you're dead.
Yeah.
You're dead.
Really rough day.
You're not feeling it.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
You know who gets it the worst? Whoever adopts the dog after they've eaten the face, or if they don't destroy the animal.
No, because that's a dog that just had to do what it had to do. It's
That's
not
not-
like
that's
the
not how it
meat
You
works.
that
destroy
ripped
an
the
animal
lady's
if it
face.
eats a face?
You destroy an animal if it eats a face.
What if it's like a little guy?
Wait, what do you mean? No, I think you legally have to kill an animal if it eats a man's face.
Yeah, it's got to be.
do?
It's got to be a
Oh, I
statute.
think
guy's
legally
dead?
the
What if the guy's
court goes
dead?
like, "Hey, can't have a dog in this town. Like you don't get to
definitely-
live anywhere."
You definitely have to tell the next family that he ate the previous owner's face.
Yeah.
You go, actually, this dog belonged to an old man who died in his sleep, and then the dog did munch both cheeks off.
You really don't.
And then
want
the
that
dog's
dog.
like,
Yeah,
can't sleep around that
humping
thing.
you.
Yeah, dude, you can't sleep around that thing if it's eating face.
What kind of dog you got?
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah, you don't want to be in a house with a dog that you know ate somebody's face.
Go to sleep, motherfucker.
See, my wife and I are like, so the other part of the problem, like, where if I'm having a bad day and my dog just goes up to me, she'll go, she knows.
Oh, yeah.
She knows you're sad.
I know. You're like, I have cancer. It knows I have cancer.
It knows all the dark thoughts are back.
Yeah.
It
knows what I've done.
Like a Vietnam vet or something, you know? I'm just thinking about like a set I bombed at Ochi's.
Katie's constantly trying to convince me that I'm worthy of love through the dog. She goes, see, the dog loves you. And I'm like, what is this see shit? I trust that Myrtle loves me enough. And she's like, no, see, she loves you. I'm like, bitch better fucking love me.
What type of dog is she?
She's like a mutt. She got fat, dude. My
How
dog got
old?
fat. I gotta get her fucking skinny.
I mean, here's the thing.
I
It's
just got
like
a
they
puppy.
would.
She's
I'm in
3.
love, dude.
Oh,
I'm in
yeah.
love.
Oh,
4
yeah.
months old. Oh my! I'll
What
kill
kind of dog?
all of you. I'll just kill you.
That's what
I'll
I mean.
just kill you. If she asks me tonight, I'll find you. And
Son
kill
of
you.
Sam and John Wick make a lot of sense when you have a dog.
Oh, when you have a baby that you love, yeah.
When you have a new dog, you're like, that John Wick franchise should have been made 20 years ago.
Yep.
Oh,
They were
yeah.
sitting on gold. And then anything, you're like, oh, I fucking love you.
Yeah, I
Well, they
love
make
my
like
baby.
30 of those movies and then one just takes off. You know, it's like Taken. Like there's a million movies like Taken, but Liam Neeson figured it out somehow.
Yeah, then made the kidnap movie the movie. Did you get an
Ransom
email?
with Mel Gibson.
Give me back my son, dude. Did you get an email back yet?
No.
Him
Do you
just
have an
going,
AOL email?
No, it's 2023, guy.
Yeah.
You know what,
He
though?
does.
No, I do.
Oh, he does.
Oh,
You sent it to me twice.
you did get the other one.
So it didn't go to a random guy.
How do you not know I'm not?
Oh, it went to you.
I mean,
This is
it's
great.
Because a completely
Oh.
different face.
Honestly, I was.
What face
I was
do you
so
have on
impressed
your
with how
AOL
cool you were,
account?
because in my
Guys,
head, I go,
guys, I
you'd
think
be
we're-
arrested.
Time out. I think we're starting to find out that Lou Witzke's got a dark little fucking thing going.
Guys, Jacob's okay. Lou looks even worse.
Lou goes, did you turn that heat up in here? I'm fucking sweating. What the fuck?
I said, AOL. I said,
Oh, shut the fuck up.
I mean, you could have saved me the whole telling that on the air. If you went to your private email.
Yeah. I asked you minutes ago, are you sure you didn't send it to me twice? And you're like, that's preposterous.
You fucked
I
up.
didn't know I had your personal email on record, but okay.
Turns out you
but-
did, and then you
yeah.
spammed him with sweet titties.
Well,
I'm like, it wouldn't have popped up if you hadn't emailed the address before.
Yeah.
Big Jim, disregard everything you just heard the last 15 minutes.
Deleted. DJ Lou.
I'm not secretive.
I know you're bad at it. You're getting tracked by your girlfriend.
Go ahead, follow me. Anyone can follow me. I don't give a fuck.
Sounds like somebody doesn't give a fuck.
This is how Big Chris and fucking what's his name got you back to their house.
Shots on me, fuck faces.
Yeah, they were like, this one's gonna be easy. I've been tracking him for a month. He goes, his lines are basically like a Pac-Man game. Damn, dude, this was a lot of drama today, but I feel like we really got through it. Jay's gonna be back next week. Fuck, if the Eagles lose the Super Bowl Tuesday, it's gonna be tough.
For you or just for Jay?
For all of us.
You care?
Christine is gonna get the brunt of it.
But do you care though?
I do care.
Yeah.
I really want them to win.
Black Lou's thumbs down. He wants Chiefs.
I think Mahomes is going to figure it out. I think he's going to figure him out.
He's going to crack the code. I just think it's fun. Like, it'll be funny if the Eagles lose. I want to see all of our friends care that they lost. It's funny to me.
Well, I just went through that with the 49ers and then had to do a very public apology to Joe DeRosa, who I threatened physical harm on. Because I was so upset that the 49ers lost.
What, is Joe DeRosa even a football fan?
No, he's not.
Care.
That's why it made me so
He just
angry.
likes igniting.
He has more like opinions on the Star Wars Cantina. Than
That's
he does
exactly
about,
it, dude. I got to find a reveal for the next season of fucking Mandalorian to
he'll be the
sink
first
his
one to tell you
dumbass.
that too.
Yeah, no, he'll let it be known. But yeah, no, this will be a happy house if the Eagles win. This will be a tense
I feel like
place if the Chiefs win.
Patrick's dumpy little ass is going to be walking.
God,
to the
you
Super Bowl
love
parade.
Patrick Mahomes and his brother's ass.
Oof.
You love all the Mahomes
A little
booty.
dumpy badunkadunk.
Dan St.
That
Germain's got a
stupid Hey Arnold haircut.
Patrick, he's got a Mahomes dunk fetish. Scott Chaplin, Dan St. Germain, both doing Wrestle Roast. You can also check out Scott Chaplin on Out for Smokes with Mike Racine and Sean McCarthy. St. Germain filming his special Brooklyn Comedy Club March 2nd, 8th, and 10 p.m. DanSt.Germain.net for tickets. Also at Dan St. Germain on Instagram. Go to his bio. Big J going to be in Nashville, St. Louis, and Louisville. Go to BigJComedy.com for tickets to those shows. I'll be at the Rio Theater in Vancouver, February 24th and 25th. After that, Salt Lake City, Toronto, and Buffalo. Tickets and other tour dates, DanSoder.com. We love you guys so much. We'll see you next week. Have a good
Go
weekend.
Birds.
That's what Kyla thinks. I just want to see a good game.
SiriusXM is the home to the best in podcasts, including They Did That.
Black people across the North were catching hell in ways that we tend not really to fully understand and imagine.
Black people love Paramore.
A podcast where we try to make black people feel seen. Wow, like, do people know about this? Let's bring this back.
And One Mic Black History.
Neither man believed they were guilty or that they had done anything wrong.
All and many more are available now on the SiriusXM app, included with all trials and popular plans.
Hi, it's me, Steven Singer. Yeah, the I Hate Steven Singer guy. Why do all the other jewelers in America hate me? Maybe it's because I have the best gift ever for Valentine's Day. Meet Periwinkle. It's my newest color of my famous 24-karat gold dip roses. That's right, it's a long-stem American Beauty rose, deeply and lavishly dipped in pure 24-karat gold. It lasts forever. Valentine's Day is here, and you're running out of time. Go now to IHateStevenSinger.com to get your Periwinkle before it's gone. It's the perfect shade of violet and the perfect shade of blue blended together, and it pops. So don't get flowers that die in a week and end up in the trash. Do better. Give the gift that lasts forever, my brand new Periwinkle 24-karat gold dip rose, exclusively at IHateStevenSinger.com with free personalized love note, free lifetime guarantee, fast and free shipping in time.